Good morning. Good morning. I'm on this crazy Christmas break schedule between real life, puppy life, kids, all of it. So I am here bright and early this morning. It's 10 o'clock for some of you, but to get this out of the way, we got some shit to talk. And then, yeah, I'll be out of here for the afternoon. But I figured let's get it done this morning. And before we start, there is your puppy cam this morning. They are sharing a chew toy. Don't ask me why. There's a whole bin of toys, but they share. This is what we do. We just have puppy playtime. We just lay on Hank's legs and chew our bones, and then we give Hank turns on it too. I don't know what to do with these two. They're such a mess. They're such a damn mess. But they're just best buddies. All right, you guys. They have became, he says, look, here. Look, we got our bone. They just Coop lays in his lap. And Hank just loves it. His little buddy. Oh, boys. We get to get the grinder out again. Good morning, everybody. All right. I can go outside. Be loud now. You ready to talk some shit? Let's go. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are all happy. It is 2026. And man, 2025 is going out in ashes. They are burning it all the way to the ground. All the way. Burning it down. Okay, boys. If you're going to be out here, you got to behave. Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. This is now what we are working with. We are puppy sitting. So I apologize in advance, but now they have moved out here to be with mom. It's just the pool pump. Hank gets the pool pump. You know what that sound is. But they've moved out here to sit with us. So expect chaos and probably the squeak toy noise. I feel sorry for your ears because it's loud. All right, let's get going. We're going to open with a section of Granny's stream from yesterday. So Granny read out an email from her attorney. Most of you have probably seen it or heard, but we're going to just do a quick reminder. Here is the link for this video that I'm going to be playing, and then I will drop Granny's link in just a moment. Let me get this rolling. Okay, this is courtesy of Granny. And this is, hey, the email her attorney sent to BJ's Rancher Harris attorney.
I think you're lying about the $8,000.
Well, that's a great segue because my attorney also believes she's lying. So let's get into it. Goldust, thank you so much for the 20. My attorney sent out an email. Let me clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat. She needs that music. Hellfire, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Y'all, I can't thank you enough for the support. This month has been wild. You guys have blown up the island. We are 158 members from 2,000 members. I am mind blown. Like, I've never seen something like that in my life. So thank you all for the gifted memberships, the renewed memberships. I can't thank you enough from my family to all of you. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve the support like that, but you guys have just blown my mind. Oh my gosh, Shop, how was it? You looked so beautiful. Girl, you look like you're having a great time. I hope you enjoy all of your time in Bali. It looks beautiful. I'm sure it's kind of an adjustment on timeline, though. Oh my gosh, it's just been crazy, though. My mind has been blown, and you guys have just shown up and shown out, and I can't thank you enough. Oh, Gary, I really appreciate Amy. You're our favorite asshole with the YouTube channel. Hey, I'll take it. Oh my gosh, Queen last night. I'll play that too. That actually cracked me up. I don't think she realized I was there still, but that cracked me up. Miss W, thank you for being a member. I think that was just a renewal. Thank you so much. JS, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana, you guys. Oh, and the dogs are acting up. Thank you guys for the support.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got
Flappy Pants, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. I really appreciate that. What you see is what you get. Shit show and all. It's just me and this crazy zoo and my life. This is what it is. So this is what it is. I mean, there's not much to hide over here. You kind of get it all. So, which is nice that I can do that. Really. I appreciate you guys though. Okay. Let's get into this. This is something for those of you that didn't see it. Okay, and the boys are playing. That's what you're hearing. They're loving life right now. So,
Dear Attorney Harris, as you are aware, this office represents Jessica and the above referenced matter. This case stems from a drivel-filled and meritless cease and desist order dated September 10th, 2025, from your office on behalf of Brittany Jackson. Upon of your C&D, my last name, immediately responded. However, you failed to reply. Accordingly, this office was filed declaratory action in the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, on or about October 1st, 2025. Neither you, your client acting pro se, nor another attorney responded to our lawsuit. As a result, on or about November 7th, a default judgment was entered against your supposed client, Ms. Jackson. Be advised, soon we will assess damages for our attorney fees against
your supposed clients. Your supposed client. Let me back that up one more time. BJ, listen in, bitch. Listen. I know you have a hard time reading, and you said your attorney forwarded you this email, which that's what we're going to be getting into. But listen, BJ, listen to this. What does this say?
For Brittany Nicole Jackson. Upon receipt of your C&D, Jessica, my last name, immediately responded. However, you failed to reply.
Upon receipt of your C&D, your client failed to reply.
This office was forced to file declaratory action in the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, on or about October 1st, 2025. Neither you, your client acting pro se, nor another attorney responded to our lawsuit. As a result, on or about November 7th, a default judgment was entered against your supposed client, Ms. Jackson. Be advised, soon we will assess damages for our attorney fees against your supposed client, Ms. Jackson. It is quite amazing.
I love that he calls her the supposed client. And right there, BJ, he opens up the email which you seem to be flipping out. And I'm playing this for a reason, because in this email, as Granny is reading it, everybody is aware that he is talking about the C&Ds in the declaratory judgment that you never responded to, that you actually told your subs that you were going to be using Brenda Stapleton's $1,500 to help with your response. Then you said you were going to be going pro se in Pennsylvania and responding. That's why you reached out to her attorney, blah, 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 blah. Never responded even one little teensy bit.
And that Miss Jackson claimed she needed $8,000 for your legal services, which upon all information belief amounted to you sending out 3 C&D letters, 1 to my client and 2 to other YouTube content creators. In my opinion, $8,000 is an excessive fee for 3 C&D letters that misstated the law.
Gary, I'm thankful for our friendship. I really am. I was just talking to Jess this morning. I adore Jess.
North Carolina, amongst other legal missteps. We are aware you certainly did not use a portion of that supposed fee to represent Ms. Jackson in her failed attempt at being granted a restraining order against 2 individual content creators on YouTube. In that matter, you never entered your appearance nor requested a continuance. We note the aforementioned, as your supposed client, Ms. Jackson, asserted you were going to assist her, but you were busy on the date of the hearing. No busy slip? $8,000 sure does not go far with you.
You were busy on the day of the hearing. No busy slip. This attorney is brutal. But let me remind you, this guy is a skilled litigant that deals with real RICO racketeering. Philly. He's a Philly lawyer. This man has seen things, has represented people. He knows what the fuck he's doing. And so this email here is extremely professional and extremely petty. And I am here for all of it. If I was an attorney, this is the level of petty I would strive to be in every single one of my filings and my emails. This guy is what I strive to be when I grow up.
Did you know that in North Carolina, there's no such thing as non-refundable fee? This is true without regard for the type of fee structure used in a representation.
I'll do these as soon as she's done reading. Thank you guys. I'm marking it.
Professional conduct 1.5 governs fees. It provides in part that a lawyer shall not make an agreement for, charge, or collect an illegal fee or clearly excessive fee. There are 4 types of fee structures that are commonly used in North Carolina, and it writes all that out, blah, blah, blah. And then he highlights them too. And then it says, perhaps your services were retained for other matters, such as handling Ms. Jackson's child protective services issues or other issues that have warranted police intervention at her cohabitant's home.
Okay, listen to this part again, because this is going to become important. And listen to BJ say.
You. Did you know that in North Carolina, there's no such thing as non-refundable fee? This is true for the type of fee structure used in a representation. Rule of conduct 1.5 governs. It provides in part lawyer shall not make an agreement for, charge, or collect an illegal fee or clearly excessive fee. There are 4 types of fee structures that are commonly used in North Carolina, and it writes all that out, blah, blah, blah. And then he highlights them too. And then it says, perhaps your services were retained for other matters, such as handling Ms. Jackson's child protective services issues or other issues that have warranted police intervention at her cohabitant's home.
So he states maybe Harris's services were for CPS or law enforcement interaction at her home in regards to the cohabitant, meaning Larry Craig Jackson.
Or for other unknown issues. The former issues, we note, Ms. Jackson rarely discusses on her social media forums. Irrespective, we find it highly unlikely for an attorney handling contingent fee civil litigation to handle a C&D for such an excessive fee. The claimed fee seems to be more fitting of a flat fee in a criminal case. That, of course, is not our business, but your representation itself would, of course, eventually become public record and not subject to privilege. For your edification, once damages are assessed against Ms. Jackson, we will seek payment of those damages from any monies you owe her and refund for the clearly excessive fee you charged to produce 3 C&D letters should she not tender the damages assessed against her. Therefore, you will be sent garnishee interrogatories, wherein you will need to prove that you were not paid $8,000 in legal fees that Ms. Jackson raised from her subscribers for your C&D fee. Of course, you can also justify how you earned that claim fee or show proof of the real fee paid or offer evidence that monies were for unrelated matter. Be advised, there is more plans concerning the raising of these monies specifically for your services that for all information and belief amounted to 3 C&D letters being sent out. There are plenty of live streams where Ms. Jackson discussed raising funds for an attorney to stop what she claims was online harassment. As an aside, you should listen to her online harassment of others. In any event, advise Ms. Jackson if you are not holding monies due her and she fails to tender the money damages assessed by the court, we will seek sheriff's execution to satisfy the money damages. In that regard, all those fancy Christmas gifts will be seized, notably the OLED 48-inch TV monitor, including Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, and her remaining Pyrex. In turn, any item seized to satisfy the judgment will
That remaining Pyrex part.
be donated to a deserving North Carolina charity. By the way, guess who else will be served garnishee interrogatories? Oh, these documents will all be served by the sheriff. This way, good old Miss Jackson cannot avoid service.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, this is for real. Never meant to make you bitch cry. Nobody's apologizing.
On another note, after the
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, this is for real. Get your money ready. You're gonna be a crybaby.
matters are solved in the at-night media first sang, Miss Jackson already noticed she joined in this case because it was free. So if we know she raised no legal funds for this case, we plan to go buck wild on shift and examination of her assets through discovery.
We plan to go buck wild. Yes, sir, we do. Yes, sir, we do. And I can't wait to shake his hand in Pennsylvania standing next to Granny when the damages hearing comes to pass.
In aid of execution, included numerous garnishee filings on all of her YouTube monetary accounts, including Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Google Assets. You got it? If a crumb is left, it will not be fit
You got it?
for a mouse. Also, you
Oh, wait, what? Fit for a mouse? Not those mice running around goddamn BJ's house.
it's free. So if we know she raised no legal funds for this case, we plan to go buck wild on shift and
It was free.
examination of her assets through discovery and aid of execution, including numerous garnishee filings on all of her YouTube monetary accounts, including Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Google Assets. You got it? If a crumb is left, it will not be fit for a mouse. Also, you should discuss malicious prosecution, abusive process, and perjury with Ms. Jackson, since she does not, by her own admission, talk to her Pennsylvania counsel. Perhaps you can earn further portion of the $8,000 supposedly tendered as a fee to you. So that's just saying he agrees that 8K is very lot of money for a couple C&Ds.
Out of curiosity,
Bam. Oh, let's hear what fast.
when did he send that?
This morning.
Monday morning, early. That's when he sent that. That is when that was sent. What do you think? What do you think of that? I think it's pretty good. I think it's wonderful. And I think it should be followed up by this. His attorney be singing, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. She's not gonna cry. She's gonna be mooing, moo buckaroo. Gamma, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. Happy New Year to you, Nonsense, and the Islanders. Happy New Year to you also. Brenda Stapleton, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Welcome to the Cabana, everybody. And Brenda Stapleton, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Hellfire, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Welcome to the Cabana. We are now, holy shit, 5, 10, 11. I'm trying to math on the fly. 31, 41. We are 117. Math on the fly for me this morning is not a good thing. Lacey Ann, Granny did an incredible live. If you guys did not watch that live yesterday, that was a really good live. It was so funny, though, because I missed when she said her little one was sick and she was being quiet because he was resting. So I was like, we're whispering. We're all whispering. Thank you for the support, Lacey Ann. The Caffeinated Duchess, good morning. His one goes out to Craig's baby's mama. This one goes out to, yes, Caffeinated Duchess. Thank you so much for the support. Donna Reese, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Hey, girl. Thank you, Donna Reese. All right, ready to roll? Here goes nothing. We're going to skip through because we don't need to hear all that other shit. And I don't have a shit ton of time today. We got enough time to get through what we need to get through.
Oh, man.
Oh, and I'll play what Queen said last night because it was cute, actually. It was really funny to me how what Queen said. She's like, the worst thing I've heard about nonsense is people think she's like a teacher. I was like, hey, stop shit talking. I'm right here. Just joking. Let me play it. I'll pull that up while we're watching this. So we're going to start at the 25-minute mark. This is yesterday's stream. So she did multiple streams. Gary, this community deserves the growth. I appreciate you, Gary. I appreciate Granny and her support. And I hope that we can provide Granny some throughout. Like, this is too fucking much. And I will continue to stand right beside Granny, however we can support her, however we can help this situation. These ladies have been through hell with these lawsuits, and it really does impact their real lives. We watched what Betty did to Queen, and I'm so thankful for Burnt Toast, how she detailed and helped us all kind of navigate through what Betty was doing in the court system. It really does make a difference. People need to know the truth, and the truth stands on these ladies' side. This is bullshit, and we are not going to normalize any of this. I will continue to sound like a broken fucking record, but we're not normalizing this shit in any capacity. Thank you for being a member for 10 months, Gary. And thank you for standing by Jess throughout all of these years, because you have been one that's been with her from jump. I know that, and she adores you, and it's incredible when you have people like yourself. All right, ready to roll? Let's roll.
In Texas, it's 40. My body isn't ready. See, look at that. Spicy housewife is like me. We're not used to that cold weather. we don't do well with that cold weather. That cold weather ain't for us.
Oh,
It just warmed up here over.
by the way, before I get into this really morning half pint, everybody coming in. A Bacchus Fund for counting memberships. Thank you so much, Whitebird. Appreciate the support. I believe it. I normally don't pay attention, but I was looking at that and I was like, holy shit. That's insane. Insane. Now we're like 117 members from 2,000 members on the island. That's absolutely mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I had 2,000 subs for like a year and a half. Yeah, I just can't even. Good morning, What the Croc. Thank you for being a member for 18 months. Thank you for the support. AV, thank you so much for being a member for 13 months. Appreciate you too. Oh shit, there's more. We gob shit. Thank you so much for being a member. Welcome to the cabana. Happy times. Can't wait for Granny's attorney to take this bish down. Agreed. Agreed. And thank you for being a member for 3 months. Let's see. Summer Girl Mama, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Here, this will be our song today. I'll have to go back in and mute it, but this is, I think, fitting today. Don't you guys? I think this is our song.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
I think that's the perfect song for today's little intro. Here, let's have a laugh before we start. Because Queen, was taking me the fuck out with this. Let's see. Oh, this is it. This is it right here. Okay. We'll have a laugh before we listen to BJ's bullshit about the filing.
Live your life the way you choose to live it. I could never be nonsense. You know what I mean? People like nonsense are what makes the world a worse place.
You could never be nonsense. That's correct. You couldn't, because you're a flaming piece of shit. And I've never been a piece of shit like you. Even at the lowest times of my life, I've never been a flaming piece of shit like you. You will never be somebody like me. That's right. Because I've done more things for society, and I'm a productive member of society. Well, you are the scum on society. You're right. You're right.
You know, they think that somehow they're moral superior. Their way is the best way, and everybody should do.
Not at all. My morals are pretty standard, pretty even keeled, pretty rational. I mean, they're pretty normal, not that high even. I don't even set that high of a bar. Sorry, I'm watching Coop. Coop! He's digging. He likes to dig holes, you guys. He's over here just digging away in the grass. Oh my God, this puppy. Yeah, I don't even set that high of a bar. But go on, tell me more.
Do as they say and go along to get along. It's gross.
That's
It's absolutely
not
gross.
nonsense.
It's
bitch.
narcissistic.
That's not.
And I know
no.
that word is overly used. Narcissistic is absolutely overly used, but it absolutely is narcissistic to believe that way.
Shut
That
up.
is not how nonsense acts. The only
At
thing
all.
that I've ever heard bad about that, the only thing I've ever heard people really say that's really even like negative in a negative light about nonsense is that she is like a teacher, and when she
It took you out.
does like the lessons and timelines, they feel like they're in class.
It's so true too. It's so true. And I don't mean to be that way at all. Like, this is just how I lay stuff out, but it's so true.
That's as bad as it's gotten with
Well, that's
people
not a
that like
bad
to say
thing.
something. You know what I mean? I don't think that's bad. That's not bad to me. You know what I mean?
Queen, that was so cute though. I was like, you know what? I'll take that. I was like, all right, I gotcha. Yep, that's true. This is true.
I mean,
know
that
that-
basically just means she's got her stuff in order and she's got her stuff together. So, I mean, that's just, it is what it is. That's not bad to me. But you know what I mean? Like, that's,
Yeah. But we all know that BJ has a fucking terrible.
I thought that was cute though. Queen's little, she's like a teacher. That's the worst thing I've heard. Yeah. I mean, I do. I'm sorry. I wanted to be an English crazy to hear me say with how broken my English is and how much I don't give a shit about double talk, correct grammar. I don't, but at one point in time, I was an English teacher and a student. Yeah, I know, but shocking that here I am sounding like a damn teacher. Annoying myself. Don't worry. You guys will never offend me with that. I annoy me. Google me. Welcome to the cabana. Thank you for becoming a member. Google me. Thank you for 20 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Holy shit. Thank you guys. Here, let's do it again. Because this is the most fitting today, and then we'll hear BJ cry.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
I mean, this is for real.
Overnight, we went from
When you sign up for litigation. Oh, Kyle just got up. He's going to be like, what the hell? What are you doing already? She signed up for this. She fucking signed up for this. This airport is nuts this morning. One Red Rose, welcome to the cabana. Thanks for becoming a member. Here we go. You signed up for this, BJ. Don't cry now. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Oh, there's another one. Hold on. I got to find that one too.
40 to +2 today.
I got
oh,
all
girl.
songs.
Oh, thank you, D'Amico, for the floating heart. You guys are so sweet with the gifts. It's Snowing Center. Oh, bless your heart. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell no. Hell no. Hey, TJ. Let me see who else is here that I missed. Jenny. All right, so I'm just going to address a bit of the elephant. Hey, April. Because I don't plan on giving this much attention because it's not worth much attention. Really? My attorney actually reached out to me and made me aware of the correspondence that Granny's attorney sent to him. I'm not really sure how this man
Holy
thinks that
fuck.
he could, it's
Whoa, 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 whoa. Coconuts are knocking people over the head right now. What is going on? Google me. Thank you for another 10 gifted memberships. Thank you for the support. Thank you, you guys, all of you. Thank you. And just to make this clear, this is what we have going on here.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Good morning, Stormy. It's Thick Tongue Tuesday and a little sour lemon puss. I said what I said. I didn't mean to say puss. I meant to say puss. Is a triggered little bitch. In fact, he's so scared of reviewing me himself. He's got to use a buffer just like BJ. He's doing the BJ buffer shit this morning for his Thick Tongue Tuesday and using irrelevant people and trying to rewrite the story of how Shady and the jerks and those guys were involved and doxing somebody on hospice. It is what it is. They can try and twist and turn and everything to every direction. A picture after she was doxxed, the worst part of it, I think, for me, is that she begged for them to remove a photo of her daughter, and they refused to do it. I don't know why people are trying to rewrite that like it didn't happen or these people weren't involved in it, but it's the facts, and I don't really give a fuck what they do, but they're really defensive over it because they're dirty. They're dirty bitches. Alma, this is for dividers to keep the filing cabinet well organized. I have to refurbish the filing cabinet coming into 2026 because my brain is on overload. And thank you for the support. Thank you. But yeah, basically, fuck Lemon. I hope he stubs every fucking toe he's got when he's drunk and shits on another couch. Looking towards a wonderful 2026 for you there, Lemon Boy.
his business what my finances are or any of that.
Good morning,
Like,
Kathy P.
at this point, it's harassment. Like, seriously. Rancher has nothing to do with the.
I called this yesterday. I said, she's going to say that your attorney is harassing her. And sure as shit, here she is. The attorney is harassing her. So him responding in an email to her supposed attorney is harassment. You are so fucking upside down and over your head with this shit that you don't even know what's coming.
RICO case at all.
No
Nothing.
shit. No shit.
Also, we're still in a.
You guys just heard that. Was that in regards to the RICO? If we need to listen to it again, we can. But did anybody hear anything about the RICO? I just yeeted myself right out of here. Actually, StreamYard did it. I don't know what happened, but StreamYard said, bye. Bye, bitch. Goodbye. Yeah, no. He specifically states that it's about the C&D and the declaratory judgment. And he goes on to mention all the different things that BJ, has claimed.
Appeal in the appeals phase. I don't really know. Yeah, I just there's some wild shit going on, and I'm just going to leave it at that for now because I'm telling y'all now, this is not normal at all. It's not normal what's happening. An attorney has it's none of that man's business what my finances are. how much money I paid for an attorney, how much money I spent on my kids' Christmas. It's very bizarre.
Actually, that's quite bullshit, because it is his business. You filed frivolous bullshit alongside 9 others in Pennsylvania to begin with. He is Jess's attorney, and then you turned around while you are in current litigation and losing litigation with Jess. The judge had already made her ruling on the slap. You decided, alongside this fucking attorney you supposedly have named Rancher Harris, that it would be worthwhile to send somebody you are currently in litigation with a C&D, and inside that C&D contained a demand for compensation. That is the only thing Rancher Harris's name has been on. So you don't even realize how fucking in over your head you are. You have already been deemed by Judge Eckel, who is female, by the way. I don't know if you still don't realize that, but female judge, that you are responsible for attorney's fees and court costs already, and damages will be determined down the road. Not that damages will never be given. So your finances and what you're paying for this attorney and what you're saying out here publicly and all the lies is absolutely his client and his business. This is what attorneys who actually represent their clients do. You know that pit bull you said you wanted? Well, Jess has one. Welcome to the shit show you signed up for.
Oh, I'm sure he handled that situation very professionally.
Very professional.
I don't know, Holly, but like the letter is in.
He's sure he handled it very professionally. He forwarded her the email. I believe that it was likely he forwarded her the email and said, "Why am I getting emails like this still? Why have you not told them that I'm not your legal representation? Here, this should be in your hands because I don't represent you." I have a feeling that's what he probably sent it to her for.
Insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's chock full of lies too.
Chock full of lies. Did you guys hear any lies? Okay, let's start the fund for an electronic filing cabinet and give your brain a break in 2026. Thank you, Elma, for the support. I appreciate you guys. Thankfully, my brain's still holding on a little bit.
Like in the letter, he says that
Good morning,
in the
Todd.
letter it says that CPS came to my house as a result of the police, which is a bold-faced lie. And my cops can vouch for that, and CPS can vouch for that. My local law enforcement had absolutely nothing to do with CPS coming to my door.
Okay, first of all, get the fucking shit out of your mouth. Whatever you're sucking on, whether it's your fucking fat tongue, is your tongue too fucking big for your mouth? Is it too swollen right now? Are you sucking that fucking missing tooth? What are you doing here? You sound like you got a fucking lozenge in again. Take the shit out of your mouth so you can articulate any of this, because right now it sounds like you're fucking drooling, ma'am. And I appreciate that. Tell me something. I actually do a really shitty job monitoring the comments because usually I'm back and forth, but I appreciate that comment. That was really nice.
So I'm just wondering, is this what Granny's telling him? And your attorney is just taking what you're saying and running with it? Or
okay, let's back that up and dissect what she actually said here in the last 2 minutes, because it's quite fucking mind-blowing in reality.
my attorney actually reached out to me and made me aware of the correspondence that Granny's attorney sent to him. I'm not really sure how.
Okay, her attorney reached out, made her aware of the correspondence. She's going to go on to tell us in this that he is actually on vacation. Why is this man always on vacation? He was on vacation when she needed him, and he was going to be handling this RO no contact order in North Carolina regarding Clue and Cletus too. And then magically, poof, the guy stayed on vacation and never even showed up or helped her with anything.
This man thinks that he can, it's his business what my finances are.
It's called forensic accounting and depositions. You should probably reach out to your co-plaintiff in the RICO filing, even though this is in regards to that, and ask Betty how depositions go and how personal they get when it comes to your financial assets and or belongings.
Or any of that. Like, at this point, it's harassment. Like, seriously.
So it's harassment for an attorney representing his client to do his job and have attorney to attorney communication, but it's not harassment for your attorney to send a courtesy legal threat in the form of a C&D to Granny when you were already in litigation. That's not harassment, but because Granny's attorney is doing his job and reached out to your supposed attorney, now it's harassment. Bitch, sit down. I mean, never mind. Stand up. You need some fucking blood flow. The oxygen to your brain has been completely fucking disconnected at this time. You are flatlining and looking even more pathetic than I ever thought. You have burnt it to the fucking ground going out in 2025.
Rancher has nothing to do with the RICO case at all. Nothing.
No shit.
Also, we're still in.
Everybody is aware of that. Lesniak, your toupee slipping wonderful free. It's free. This guy over here, the guy that should have spent more time suing his toupee company because this is what he looks like. This is your legal representation. He would have had more success filing a lawsuit against the toupee company or his toupee glue than he is with this RICO and racketeering. Was his toupee free, just like his legal services? Asking for me. And I won't scar you anymore. But you see those little devil horns there that he's got hanging down in the front? Ooh, Lesniak. Maybe you should have stuck to writing pamphlets of how sexual assaulters can get off. You sick fuck. Look.
In the appeals phase. I don't really know. Yeah, I just there's some wild shit going on, and I'm just gonna.
Pistol Amy, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Thank you again for the support. Oh, here, let me be this annoying bitch because I can. I mean, I just kind of enjoy being this person today because why not? Let's listen one more time.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
I mean, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, right, Brittany?
I'm gonna leave it at that for now because I'm telling y'all now, this is not normal at all. It's not normal what's happening. An attorney has it's none of that man's business what my finances are, how much money I paid for an attorney, how much money I spent on my kids' Christmas.
Ooh. Well, actually, that's considered assets in the home. And when you're online bragging about thousands of dollars in assets, yeah, it's kind of a thing.
It's very bizarre.
Do you want to tell him?
Have a good day, everybody.
I caught him mid-yawn.
Yeah.
I love you too. Coop.
Sure.
See, that's where he's fighting.
Oh, I'm sure he handled that situation very professionally.
Very professionally, even though he hasn't handled anything at this point in time, and definitely not professional. Why does he remind me of Jared Kushner? Oh, God, in excess. That's a wild comparison. Thank you for the support. That is kind of a wild comparison. Kyle's off to work. He said, have a great day, everybody.
I don't know, Holly, but like,
hold on.
The letter is in.
Look how pathetic we are in the morning. Here. Ready? We're matching.
We have a lot of these shirts.
I know. We could probably match every day for like 3 weeks with our merch lineups. They're being pests right now. They were laying down. That's why I went live, because they were ready for nap time, and now they're raring to go.
Insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's chock full of lies too. Like in the letter, he says that in the letter it says that CPS came to my house as a result.
We didn't mean to do that either. For anybody, my hair's on top of my head because I've been up for hours, and I just threw a sweatshirt on, and Kyle came down with the exact same one on, so we're just matching.
Of the police, which is a bold-faced lie, and my cops can vouch for that, and CPS can vouch for that. My local law enforcement had absolutely nothing to do with CPS coming to my door. So
that's not what it said, though. That has nothing to do with what Granny's attorney questioned. That is nothing to do with it, BJ. And you are so stupid. You can't even understand what he said. And I don't think your law enforcement is going to write you a statement about this. I really just think you're probably putting names on things that aren't going to happen at all.
I'm just wondering, is this what Granny's telling him? And your attorney is just taking what you're saying and running with it? Or is he lying intentionally? Like, which one is it? I mean, we now have an attorney that's reaching out to my attorney, lying to him about many things.
No lies. There was no lies. In fact, you're the one on here lying. You should have read this out for your own subs. And once again, this is showing exactly the form of manipulation she tries to use. Instead of reading verbatim what this letter said, what the email contains, she decides to gaslight her audience that he's making claims or mentioning the RICO. No, it was very clear what this is about. Very clear. And here she is gaslighting her audience to believe that this attorney is doing something nefarious. Wasn't bad enough that you called him a back alley attorney? Now this, BJ, you really have no clue how attorneys work, do you? And by the way, Granny's attorney pays attention. He watches because his client is being fucking railroaded in the legal system. That's my opinion. He pays attention. Granny doesn't have to tell the man shit. He knows oftentimes before Granny does. Trust and believe.
It was absolutely disgusting, Delilah.
Good morning, everybody.
And then people over there in Queen Bee's were like, oh, it was good. She's got a damn good attorney. No, that's not, you don't do stuff like that.
You don't email the other counsel and say, hey, what the fuck is going on here? Because your client's out here stating publicly that you represent her in all of these different situations and you are MIA. Bullshit. See, attorneys have ethics, or they're supposed to contain ethics. Your attorney, according to your statements, has zero ethics. And there are fee schedule issues. There's all sorts of things that could be put a magnifying glass on. You could get your attorney in a major fucking issue with the bar with all the lies that you have told on social media about this representation of this rancher Harris.
You people don't understand. This isn't normal. Jenny, I am going to spend it with family. That's what we're doing. What about you guys?
She has absolutely zero clue what an attorney does, Gary. Zero clue. She doesn't even sound like a second chair defense attorney. I remember the day that that guy that she recorded, the detective said, you're starting to sound like a defense attorney. He meant the line of questioning being very skewed. She don't sound like a defense attorney. She sounds like a blubbering fucking idiot. Per usual.
It's chilly tonight. This weather, cold, warm, cold, warm. That's what makes us sick, Blue. Hey, Blue, it's good to see you. Yes.
No, it's not. Temperature changes can affect people, but that is not what is going. There's germs going around, dipshit. There's viruses going around. That's what makes people sick. You know, us worldly people that go out in the real world and partake in society, we're not shut-ins.
That's what
we come in contact with other people's germs, not just the weather changes, you fucking idiot.
Holly, that's what it's all for. And I wish people would wake up. I wish people would wake up. Just like that.
Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up. Your attorney's about to be fucked.
That declaratory judgment.
Declaratory judgment. How many times do you have to be told how to pronounce this correctly? Declaratory judgment. Declaratory judgment. It's a declaratory judgment. Whitebird, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. One more time. Just because I can.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
That's what Granny's Attorney's theme song needs to be. And Loose Lucy, thank you for being a member for 19 months. BJ better wake the fuck up and smell the mellow yellow. I think she needs some no-dose strips at this time to put on that nose. Again, thank you for this continued support, Loose Lucy. Show dumb. She's show dumb.
That was all for show. That was all for show. They gave her a bunch of money. And then here's another power play for show. She did this so she has content and she can grift off of it. And it's gross. It's absolutely.
Actually, that's far from the truth. She got sent that email after it was already sent and handled because she pays for legal representation who handles shit, pays attention, watches shit, keeps tabs on things, and represents his client. No, this is just how attorneys work. They pay attention. Granny wasn't trying to do a power play for fucking content. I actually pressured Granny into going live yesterday because she doesn't even want to come on here recently. It's been rough because every fucking time it's some more goddamn bullshit that she doesn't deserve from you and your fucking bullshit plaintiff friends.
Absolutely gross. Yeah, exactly, Holly. And she's not anything but. And what's so crazy about her, Holly, is she don't even know me. I don't know Lynn. I've never spoken to Lynn a day in my life.
Who gives a fuck? Breaking Chains is awesome. We like Lynn. Shut the fuck up. You spoke about her enough.
She absolutely is telling him that. Have you heard DW's lies on her live? She said you had an open CPS case. They made you get beds and remodel your kitchen. And all of that's lies. Every bit of that's a lie.
So she plays semantics with this. So in my opinion, what truly happened was BJ was sleeping in the same room with her children. I think what the requirement was, my own personal view on this, is that they required her to get a bed and move out of the kids' room so they would have their privacy. I think BJ was required to get a bed for her. I think they had beds for the boys, but BJ didn't have a bed. Craig has his room, and I think they required BJ to get a bed.
Single bit of what she's saying is a lie.
Listen to that breathing. That's not my dogs. That's her.
It's crazy. Yep. And I don't know that CPS case. I've had an open shut case 4 times now. So
I thought it was 5, or is it 6? Do you even know how many?
Shut, Granny. Every time they open, they end up closing it again. Yeah, I think so too, Brenda. voices because they know that. I think she's got an attorney that's just willing to do whatever she wants them to do. I really do think that they were trying to dig for information. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
I did, Gary. I know she needs to be on YouTube. She's got bills to pay. Like, it's not just, yeah, it's taken a toll on her. And I don't blame her for being depressed and struggling to come on here. I don't at all. And I'm just trying to keep, her. Plus, I enjoy when Granny's on. I like listening to her. Granny cracks me up.
He threatened I need to look at it again. Right, War Eagle. Did you catch Lynn mentioning Brittany supports revenge? P. That's all BS. That's her trying.
Really, that could be. I don't know. That's just my opinion based on what was said, because of the statements around Craig having a bed. She tried to put us off right afterwards that her and Craig slept in the same room. We know that that's not true. I think, and she had told stories previously about the broken bed frame, and when she was in it and needed to have one of the kids come fix the broken bed that she was in when she fell out. I agree with you that they are probably broken beds, but I think they required her to move out of the room. That's my opinion. But I can see what you're saying for sure.
Trying to
I don't know.
get me because I support Lynn. Oh my God. And Lynn has never used revenge. I don't support that either. And Lynn has never used revenge P.
Not only has she used revenge P, from what I understand, one of the first same. I agree with that. Now tell me if I'm correct on this, but Melissa Jade was one of the first ones that Lana revenge porned. I'm pretty sure that that's one of the very first people, and BJ would absolutely fucking know that because that's who she started YouTube with. Wasn't she around at the, what?
What the freak? So are you telling me while she's on Granny's panel?
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you. Right.
The Granny who used revenge P against Lycan. How many times did Granny use revenge
Thank you, guys.
P on Lycan? She shared his nudes with how many people? And
that stuff was previous to my time, but those are things I've caught and heard, many times as people talk about some of those different situations. And for BJ to act like this didn't happen, once again, just shows how manipulative she is. She knows that this was done by Lana to many others, but she's got to walk that line because Boston, her bestie, her ride or die, Maud, is a Lana hemorrhoid.
I'm going to say that I support it.
And I know very little about Lana, but what I do know is she is BJ on steroids.
I guess that means you support it, Lynn. Somebody needs to let Lynn know what she's supporting right now. Sick.
Oh, there you go.
Freaking weird lady.
Thank you for confirming, Melissa Jade. I appreciate that. I didn't know that she was actually charged and took a plea. That's insane. And here she is lying once again. Shocking, not so shocking. And I'm sorry for all the foul shit that has been said and thrown at you and Allie and Wolfie. She's really had it out for Wolfie again. It's just vile shit. We might not see eye to eye on much, but that is some sick shit. And
She's obsessed with Lana. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what I've seen, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
She's obsessed with Lana. No, Lynn is doing what Lynn should do and making sure that everybody is aware of what a trash human being that person is and to be very careful with how you interact with that person.
These people are crazy. They're crazy.
Oh, there you go, up to good. There's another part right there.
And if the subscribers, they need to wake up seriously, because they're just
fucking
being
sick.
grossly used. It's all a joke.
Well, and for BJ to play completely dumb about this situation is, like I said, just another show of how manipulative she is. She is willing to completely disregard things that she knows as fact to go along with a narrative that helps her. Lynn is doing what we all are going to continue to do, and making sure anybody that comes on this godforsaken internet knows exactly who the fuck you are, and to be very aware of how these people maneuver. BJ, welcome to the jungle. You fucking walked in.
You like, hold on a second. You know what I think Granny did? I think she thought she was going to send that. She was going to get her attorney to send that to mine, and she was going to find out if I had an attorney or not, or she was going to that was her way to see if I really paid him or not. You know,
we already know that your attorney doesn't represent you in these things. We already know that. That's not what Granny had nothing to do with what her attorney sent. Her attorney, once again, BJ, because you've never had actual legal representation, you need to contact a fucking real attorney stat. You're in so over your head. Everybody tried warning you. When you say, everybody came after me because of the RICO. No, everybody tried to tell you you were in over your fucking head and this wasn't going to be a good thing for you. And then you doubled down and hired this fucking attorney who you supposedly paid $8,000 to send 3 C&Ds. You should consult a real attorney.
know what I mean? Like,
Stat.
well, now you know he is my attorney. You can back the fuck up now. Thank you for.
Where's the confirmation of that? We know he's a real attorney. That's never been in question. But his representation of you, even his own statements have been, no, he doesn't represent you in anything beyond the C&Ds. So where's this confirmation that he is your representation? I can't talk. Where is that? Because it's non-existent. There's no confirmation right now.
For having your attorney reach out to mine. So now my attorney sees full evidence of just how obsessed you are and that you don't stop. The fact that
Granny didn't reach out to BJ. Again, Spin Master over here. I can't call her Spin Master Flex because there's nothing that she can flex besides her fucking jaw muscle at this time, or those fucking neck rolls. Sorry, it's one of those days. I'm so sick of this fucking bitch saying crazy shit that is just blatant lies. Blatant lies. But Granny didn't write the attorney. Her attorney, legal counsel to legal counsel. You claim this man is representing you, then why are you upset about attorneys communicating?
this attorney is harassing me. Like, how many times are you going to have this man send documentation to me or to my attorney via About Me?
Right there. To me, I'm going to back that up because that's an important piece in my opinion. I think this is her admitting that her attorney, well, it could be. This is just my opinion. But I think he forwarded her the email from Granny's attorney and said, you're going to have to figure out how to handle this because he doesn't represent her.
Evidence of just how obsessed you are and that you don't stop. The fact that this attorney is harassing me, like, how many times are you going to have this man send documentation to me?
I love that you're so stupid that you would get on here and say that an email from an attorney that's representing the client that you have gone after, she has this attorney because you have gone after her. You're saying he's harassing you with this email. You're a fucking idiot.
Or to my attorney via About Me. Seriously. I mean, this is harassment. You're harassing me at this point.
Bitch, well,
How is this not weaponizing the
and this, my friends, is a true crime creator. How do you feel about that? How do the true crime community members actually feel about this one here, who says an attorney's emails are harassment of her? How do you feel about her claiming that she is true crime? Anybody got any feelings on that? Because I sure fucking do, and I'm not a part of true crime.
legal system? Exactly, War Eagle. My kid's Christmas? How much I spend on my children is none of your business. My finance
You made it the public's business when you got on this internet and bragged about these thousands of dollars electronics as you are demanding monetary compensation in a C&D, and then failing to respond, lying on the public internet about the representation of this man. You are failing to realize what you are stating publicly is what got you here. That's what got you here. Angie, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Happy New Year, everyone. Listening while I work. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. This is absolutely... She said, fire in the hole. Let's burn it to the fucking ground.
finances and assets are none of your business. None.
I suggest you call BHB. If you need her phone number, I have an old burner phone number from her. If you need, I can give it to you. I would dial Betty up really quick and say, how did this work out for you, Betty? Because Betty might tell you that depositions are a bitch and they will find out all sorts of shit. Ring a ding ding.
As of right now, I owe you nothing. I don't owe you a thing. We are currently in appeals court. I don't owe you a dime. You have no right or
Her true legal beagle self here. Appellate court. It's not appeals court. It's appellate court. That's the proper term from this asshole with a YouTube channel that doesn't know shit about the legal system. But I know it's called the appellate court, not the appeals court. And I know it's called a declaratory judgment, not a declaratory judgment. We're not decorating shit.
business to be asking about my personal finances. It is embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing that she's stooping to this level and she thinks that this is a power move. It's embarrassing. You're weaponizing
A power move. Email correspondence that is common and typical and a necessity in the legal process, which she initiated by sending these C&Ds. What, bitch? Hank, quit.
your attorney to try to get personal information about me. Nothing. I mean, it doesn't even take being a legal beagle to know that you have no legs to stand on. Yeah, somebody said that
Sorry,
I need to go ahead and get my TV and my Pyrex ready. She's coming to take all of it.
Yeah, I mean, she's so fucking in over her head. Like, I just can't. I could not believe what I was hearing last night. I'm like, and she got on here and did this publicly again. When is she ever going to learn to shut the fuck up? Like, there's certain times, I mean, I don't want her to shut the fuck up. I want her to keep going. That's a personal desire for me because she just puts her foot deeper and deeper in her mouth. But we know you don't have legal representation because your attorney would have said, shut the fuck up. Stop. Just stop. You're going to make this worse. And here she is. Casual Art, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Oh, one more time. I will have to go back and mute these out, but for the fucking shits and giggles, we're just going to continue to be this asshole.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
I mean, Granny's attorney, Martucci, is real, BJ. He's a real boy, and he wasn't free. This is what happens when you actually have a real attorney who is paid for to do his job. Oh, shocking, isn't it? Keep going with those freebies.
Threatening me again that Granny's taking all of my stuff. Right, too blunt, Mimi. There is no RO between me and Granny.
Nope, there sure isn't, because before you even filed or joined the RICO and racketeering, you had your mod, Yvette, at the time, set up a meeting at the courthouse for you to go attempt to file for an RO on Granny. You didn't show up. So your mods went through all this work. They were trying to even figure out and navigate how to make sure that they could come take care of your children so you could go to the courthouse and file for an RO. You never showed up or followed through. They helped you collect everything, and then you no-showed and didn't do it. And then you thought it would be smart to reach out to other creators in April of 2024 and ask them to get together, threaten to go legal on Granny and others. Myself was named in those texts alongside Granny, Lady LaDude over here. Then your bitch ass decided to link up with this free attorney, the free attorney, and claim that Granny and Barbecue were involved in a criminal organization that interfered with the disappearance and the search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. You used a missing child for a personal vendetta. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't even know what he heard. He probably heard the neighbor. I don't know what he heard, but that scared the shit out of me. I almost threw my computer. Yeah, Hank's pissed too. He's pissed at this hairline. Sorry about that. That was loud in your ears. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Hank, shush it. When he does that, it's like, what the hell is happening here? Because nothing was going on. Okay, anyways, you then, after the 10 plaintiffs got together and used a missing child's name to claim that Granny and Barbecue were involved in a criminal organization, RICO and racketeering organization, through these social media platforms, you took it a step further with your plaintiffs, your co-plaintiffs, and they filed for an emergency order of protection, which was tossed out alongside the judge's ruling on the slap. Did you forget about that? Yeah, you did, because you didn't even know that it happened. When we were pointing out that this was numerous ROs, no contact orders, that you had failed on, you said we were lying, that you had never attempted to take one out. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Or I should say, Nick and Lesniak on your behalf attempted to file for one in Pennsylvania against Granny and Barbecue, and it was tossed out. You see, history, DJ, history, and shit you weren't aware of then either.
The default judgment that the judge hasn't even ruled on, weirdo. Do you not understand that? And once again, this has nothing to do with Rancher. A default judgment that the judge is not even ruled on.
Because they haven't requested that hearing yet. That's it. That's all. Again, BJ, it's a little late now, but you should have fucking contacted a legit attorney.
I can't even. It's not a RO. They're talking about the stupid.
This is so painful.
They're talking about where I sent the cease and desist, and basically the attorneys using the grounds of the default, that stupid deposition. The judge hasn't even ruled that I got to pay a dime. What are you talking about? So what if he ruled it was default? He hasn't ruled that I got to get what, $180 that she paid to file it? Like the judge hasn't even ruled anything. Right, exactly, Angela. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit.
What's bullshit is you still don't know how any of this works.
RO is the restraint. No, he's trying to say because of the stupid declaratory judgment, because it was default, because I didn't respond and listen, that was a whole trick to get me to grant her jurisdiction by responding. I'm not giving her jurisdiction. And then now they're trying to, like, if they are trying to push that shit that I've got to pay her because,
Ma'am, oh my God. Can anybody help her understand that she is a co-plaintiff in Pennsylvania already? She gave Pennsylvania jurisdiction when she became part of the filing with the RICO and racketeering. I don't know how that necessarily works when it comes to, like, what is she fucking doing here? Yes, this is real life. I think, are we all living in a fucking altered universe at this point? Granny lives in Pennsylvania. Like, what is she doing here? And she, oh my God. Granny lives in Pennsylvania. I mean, what is happening? She knowingly sent a C&D with monetary demands to Granny while currently in litigation in Pennsylvania that she knowingly, intentionally signed a part of. And now she's, oh, I'm not giving her jurisdiction. Granny had, great, never mind. I don't know how to dumb this. I don't know. Maybe I'm the dumb one. Okay, we'll go with that.
of that default judgment, you show me where an attorney, where the judge says I got to pay her anything.
No.
As of right now, I don't owe her shit. And like I said, if I did have to pay her, I damn sure wouldn't be giving her jurisdiction over me. I'm not going to fall for that trick.
I'm not going to.
It's all fodder. I told y'all that.
It's all fodder. So you send out a C&D while currently in litigation with monetary demands included. That's a big piece to me because oftentimes people forget that she was requesting monetary compensation in these C&Ds. And now you say that this is all fodder. So you take it as real life as you possibly can by making false allegation alongside your co-plaintiffs in the court of law, the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County, to be exact, in Pennsylvania. You knowingly and intentionally became a part of that. And now you are somehow saying that this is all fodder. It's all fodder. Bitch, what? Keep talking though, please.
Exactly. The lawyer's trying to find out any and all kinds of information. I mean, it's wrong, TJ, on many levels.
Oh, really?
On many levels. Right. On here boasting about taking my kids' TVs, and taking my personal property.
My personal property. Jeez. DJ. Her breathing sounds terrible.
Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. She did, Holly. A massive one. Jeez.
Oof.
Blue, you never saw her tattoo? She got a giant skunk. She got a giant skunk in a cheerleading costume that says FAFO across the chest. And it's got this teeny tiny, unidentifiable gavel in its hand. If not,
You know that Chasing designed that tattoo or suggested that tattoo design for Granny. And those little things that you're pointing out, tell me you're not bothered by Granny's tattoo.
no one told you what it was,
Who gives
you'd
a
have no clue what the gavel was.
no clue what the gavel is? Who gives a shit about a stuck on all the wrong things?
It's like the size of her bicep.
Ooh. Hold on. She's trying to find oxygen to go to her brain. It's misfire.
Did she? No, she didn't. Y'all stop. Oh my God. Help us, Lord. True crime junkie, because this is the highlight of her life. She loves this.
The highlight of her life.
In her eyes,
You're so
in
dumb.
her eyes, this is the best thing that could have ever happened to her. It's her shining moment.
Being accused of criminal RICO and racketeering in court is the highlight of you are so fucking disconnected from reality. It is scary. This is actually concerning. The best part is she will have to pay for that brilliantly written letter. I love this for her. Rowena, I do too. Thank you for the support. I do too. She's in so far over her head, she can't even see the surface. She has no clue how screwed she is. She granted jurisdiction when she served Granny in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Bree. Thank you for the support. This is a mind fuck. I have a good memory, but due to no one else saying it, I'm left questioning myself. BJ and her mods all said Harris had nothing to do with the C&D. Petty, give me 1 second. Let me grab you that. Let me just grab that. And thank you for the support. But Revival clipped that BJ's mod is, where is it? It's one of these. Hold on. I got to find which one it is. Oh, right here.
Just for the record, we never said that the attorney would be handling the C&Ds.
So that's Ivy League's comment that BJ is reading.
We never said that the attorney would be handling the C&Ds, ROs, etc. He is a criminal law attorney. He does not do civil cases. Right.
So that's a blatant lie. He does do civil cases, according to his website. And what's really interesting about that whole situation is that Ivy League is one of the mods that were mentioned in these C&Ds and supposedly was on these calls with Rancher Harris. So she would know that he was supposedly representing her in civil situations when sending these C&Ds out. Yeah, I don't know why they're playing those dumb games, Petty, but yeah, they've been concocting and creating all sorts of fucking lies. I don't know. Thank you for the support.
And if she didn't believe that, she would have never got a big ass tattoo branded on her freaking bicep.
Yep. You guys are right.
And then people just sit there and believe that crap. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. After shoe night or whatever your name is, I didn't go. I didn't go to PA. I never set foot in PA. Somebody else fought on my behalf. I did. And the current RICO, listen, the RICO doesn't have anything to do with this.
Somebody else filed on my behalf. No shit. You signed the dotted line. You signed the dotted fucking line. BJ. You signed that. Do you get that? Do you understand that? Oh wait, yeah you do. Let's just for shits and giggles because this is entertaining. Let's remind her of what she actually said when she joined the RICO and racketeering. She wants to try and make it seem like what Granny's attorney was talking about was the RICO and racketeering, and that's not. He was talking about the C&D that BJ, alongside her quote unquote supposed attorney, sent Granny while in current litigation. But this is BJ reading out her declaration for the RICO and racketeering. She even includes the under penalty of perjury statement. Here you go. Enjoy.
All right. So it says, you know what? I hate that my private stuff's here.
Well, you could fix it if you'd like.
We can't. It has to be in there.
Well, I mean, you don't need to show it or.
Right. So
Mm.
it says, I am writing this declaration not as a lawyer or someone engaged in a legal dispute, but as a mother and a human being who has endured unimaginable pain, fear, and suffering due to the relentless harassment and defamation perpetrated by Granny's Watching, along with her friends and followers and cult-like network. What they have done has torn apart not just my professional life, but my personal life as a mother, a daughter, and a person who values kindness, honesty, and peace.
Just a reminder for anybody that might not have seen this or doesn't recall, this is from October 18th, 2024, the day that the RICO and racketeering filing became public, when Granny learned of it. That night, after their little green team went around reading the documents and amping them up, in my opinion, trying to intimidate Granny and Barbecue even further by using, statements that Bruce Castor, the former Trump attorney, blah, 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 blah. They were doing that. BJ got on this internet. Oh, actually, this is October 19th. She gave her reasons why in her dehumanized live stream on the 18th. And this was the follow-up on the 19th, where she got on this goddamn internet and read her declaration. And anybody in the back that doesn't know, the declarations and the exhibits never even made it into the court filing. Yeah, somehow their free legal representation in Pennsylvania, Joseph Lesniak, never filed the exhibits or their declarations in Pennsylvania. You know what they did do? They published them on At Night's website. Their public website, they published these documents, but they never made it into the court filing. Crazy how that works. But BJ read it. You want to talk about her content and fodder, bitch? Here you go. Carry on. Take it away. Oh,
I have lost count of a number of times that I've woken up in a cold sweat, terrified that someone might follow through on the threats that Granny and her followers have made against me. She didn't just stop at insults or gossip. She looked straight into her camera and told me, "I will make you an effing victim." These words haunt me. It's not just fear.
How do we know that Granny looked straight into her camera? Did she do this? You down there. Granny doesn't even fucking turn her camera on, bitch. You start off a fucking liar in your fucking declaration when the goddamn camera wasn't even on. She looked straight into her camera. She might have been looking to the fucking left or the goddamn right for all we know, for criminy sakes. And yes, I need to redo my lashes. They're starting to lift on the one side, so suck on that, haters.
For myself, but it's the gut-wrenching fear that I may not be able to protect my children. How can I explain to my kids that their mother is being targeted by strangers on the internet?
Oh, I need to go find my lashes on the club floor that BJ says that I, pick up lashes that have been stomped on a club floor for days on end and then apply them I need to go to a nightclub and find me some lashes, and then I'll reapply. Come back next week.
People who seem intent on ruining our lives. I try to hold it together for them, but inside I'm broken. The words Granny uses to describe me, a lazy, wasteful piece of shit, aren't just casual insults. They cut to the core of my identity as a mother who works hard to give my children and the love and stability that they deserve. When she says those things publicly in front of thousands of people, I feel the walls of my world closing in. My children have seen me cry because of these things. I try to hide it, but they notice. How can a mother explain the strangers are attacking her, saying horrible things?
Something to note right there is her children notice when she's crying and upset, but we are to believe that her kids can't tell the difference between her asleep and awake. They notice her crying, but we're supposed to believe that they're lying when she is nodding out and they are waking her up. Okay. All right. Sure. Just a little side note there.
Calling her names and trying to destroy the life that she's worked so hard to build. The most painful part of this has been watching my children ask if they are safe. Granny and her associates have implied that I neglect or harm my children, saying things like, quote, "You won't ever catch me driving with my children unbuckled standing up." Those comments go beyond personal. They attack my ability to be a good mother.
She doesn't even need them, Wolfie. The tone of voice that she has right here is the violin music. And reality is going to make a entrance here in a moment. For anybody that doesn't recall this, buckle up.
I have spent sleepless nights wondering if someone might actually believe those lies and come after me, or worse, my children. As a mother, there's no greater terror than the thought of your children being hurt because of the lies and hate spread by strangers.
I am
This
so
can
sorry, Brett. I am so sorry that they keep doing this to you.
hold on.
Breaking my heart.
Well, and I'm not reading this to be like to I don't want it to make anybody feel bad for me. What I want and I hope that I can.
Hold up. Hold up. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that her reading this was to make people feel bad for her. Put a 2 in the chat if you think this was just her showing transparency in the courts. A 1 for yes, she was trying to make people feel bad. A 2 for no, she wasn't. When one's identity depends on what others think, one deserves what one is getting. Shaking my head. Elma, absolutely agree with you. Thank you again, Elma. Okay, most of you think that she was trying to. All right, just making sure we're all on the same page.
Stress to people is not just for me but for everybody on this platform. It's like last night I said that we have been desensitized.
Chico, slowing the chat won't do anything. We have close to 2,000 members, so right now that's not even gonna. And when you have a membership on a chat, if they enable slow chat, it doesn't apply. As you know, you've taught me that actually. So it probably wouldn't do any good, but you guys can determine
It's wrong.
whatever you want. But ma'am, you're supposed to be at the doctor. Why are you here? Do we need to have a phone call of me chewing your ass? I hope you're feeling better, by the way.
When I come on this, when I come on here and I'm talking to you all, it's like I told my mods the other day. You don't see the after effects, right? Like when I'm not on camera or I'm not on the live, when the live stream ends, you know what I mean? Like people think that this don't follow you, but it absolutely does. I mean,
That's
you
why
get a knock on the
It hurts because it shouldn't be happening to begin with.
Yeah.
Be honest, it should not be happening. I've told you that my son was kidnapped, okay? And that was hard. And I still looked for my son while the police were still trying to find him also. And comments, when the trolls keep coming in here and making their unwarranted claims and comments about CP and them not wanting extra help. You should always want help when your child is missing. I'm telling you, you want help when your kid is missing. I went through it and it was not fun.
I'm sorry, reality.
I can identify with Seth's pain, although his son has been gone for 7 months. 7 months.
Yeah. It's
You guys gotta think about that. You trolls need to wake up and stop. Stop. Enough. I just wish I could hug you, Brittany. I wish I could hug.
And all those little vroom, vroom that you're hearing in the background, that's not me. That's BJ texting, I'm assuming, her mod chat at the time, because reality was stealing her thunder. And I'm sure she was very upset about the fact that reality interjected with this dramatic escalation of sorts and was stealing BJ's thunder. I doubt she was very happy with reality. How dare you steal her fucking shining moment?
Anybody who's going through this.
it's okay. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm just reading this because like I said, I hope that it can, not for me. I just want people to realize, not for me, for people that everybody that might be going through this. You really don't know how this affects somebody. And
oh, shut it. Bree says she's right that we have been desensitized, but it's because people like her come on and blow the consequences of their own actions up to be crimes. That is spot on, Bree. Yeah, it's because people like her are a shit stain on society. Absolutely. Thank you for the support.
And it takes your having your peace robbed for you is not right at all. You should, you know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to be worried about when I get a knock on the door and these people, they feel like they have to I don't know, like chaos is the focus and they love it, but this is not the way that
it's gross
it's
behavior.
not normal. It's not normal.
Gross. It's gross behavior.
Does anybody think that BJ has actually read the entire filing yet? Anybody think that BJ has even read the entire filing from start to finish? I don't think she still has. Still to this day, even though this is over a year old, this clip here, I don't think she has ever read the filing. And I know for a fact that Craig has no clue what's in these court filings or these declarations or anything. You notice how Craig's not mentioned in this declaration and how it's impacting him?
Behavior.
Absolutely. It is absolutely gross.
Stop.
Reality. Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Oh,
Yeah,
Love you,
it's gotta
reality.
stop. Mm-hmm.
I'm not
See,
doing this to get attention. I'm doing this because I went through it.
Oh.
And I'm grateful I still have my son.
I'm glad that you do too.
She's
until you live it. You don't know until you're in somebody else's shoes. I feel so bad for Seth. I cannot imagine every day waking up and praying to God, please bring me home, my son. Please bring Sebastian home. That's all we want. We want Sebastian home. Poor Seth. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm really sorry.
Don't feel sorry. This case can get really into our souls. Some like it, and some like, no, I'm not going to say it.
I'm gonna go collect myself. I'll be back, okay? I'm gonna go clean up.
Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Come back and let us know you're okay, okay?
I will.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You all right, Brett?
I'm fine. Yeah, is reality okay?
Yeah, she's gonna connect with us, and if we don't hear from her, if anybody has her number,
Exactly.
let me know.
Yes, Josh, exactly. For anybody saying that she needs to step away or relax, let her heal. Absolutely. Yes. And like I said, I kind of feel bad. I didn't mean to trigger reality. What I was hoping by reading it to y'all, listen, that's not easy to admit. Okay. I'm actually a little embarrassed. I don't want to even admit that because like I'm at that point where, it's like that's just not nobody wants to admit that this has affected me the way that it has, but it has. And one of the reasons that I have agreed to to go along with it is for my kids, for number one, but number two, and obviously for Seth and Sebastian, because it is a pattern. And if people say that this is not connected, it absolutely is. It's all a collective group of people doing the same crap. Case after case after case after case. How many more? You think Sebastian's case is bad? The next case is going to be worse. We aren't the problem. Us coming on here sharing our thoughts, ideas, and opinions on a case is not the problem. The problem is when you have people going live day in and day out trying to rip somebody apart because we have an opinion. That's not right.
I mean,
I
where do you
agree.
draw the line, right?
Exactly.
I mean, if this is okay, the next case it'll be worse, and it's just going to keep getting worse. And
Yep.
people from the outsiders are like, "Oh, it's no big deal," because you don't speak up. So you have to speak up, or else the next person's not going to speak up, and it's going to just get worse for the next person and the next person, and God knows what will happen.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot to admit how much it affects you.
Exactly. And that's another thing. I want to do this to try to prevent the next person, because the next woman may not be as strong as I am.
Or the C that you are seeing is one of the co-plaintiffs. chasing, what's her? She's from TikTok. She is one of the co-plaintiffs.
Be as strong as Seth is. Or
her name's Christina, but I can't remember what her TikTok handle is. She's from the TikTok community.
Be as strong as Chasing Crime is.
Chasing Crime.
You know what?
Chasing Crime from TikTok is her handle. She is one of the 10 plaintiffs in this filing.
I mean, like, and I'm not, please don't, I'm not asking anybody to feel sorry for me. Don't. I know, exactly. I know. And that's the problem. Cognizance. I know I've covered many cases, but I have never seen the toxicity at this level on any of the other cases that we've covered. Summer Wells is right there at it, but I think this one tops the cake. Like it's the topping, it's the icing. But let's go ahead and so I can get to Jason's part 2. All right, it says the most painful part has been watching my children ask if they are safe. Granny and her associates even implied that I neglect or harm my children, saying things like, "You won't ever catch me driving with my children unbuckled, standing up." By the way, that never happened. That's complete lies. Those comments go beyond personal. They attack my ability to be a good mother. I've spent sleepless nights wondering if someone might actually believe those lies and come after me, or worse, my children. As a mother, there is no greater terror than the thought of your children being hurt because of the lies and the hate spread by strangers. This campaign of hate has also impacted me financially. Before this started, I was proud of the work I did, and I was able to support my family. Now people who once trusted me no longer want to work with me.
Yes, Mary, she did.
The lies, the accusations, the threats, they've destroyed the professional relationships that I've worked years to build. And the worst part is, I'm not just losing business. I'm losing the ability to provide for my children. How am I supposed to rebuild my career when my reputation has been torn apart by people who don't even know me?
You ruined your own reputation. What little reputation you had, you have destroyed on your own. We play your words.
My mental health has been shattered by this. Every day I wake up with a knot in my stomach, wondering what new attack will come. I'm exhausted, not just physically, but emotionally. I feel like I'm constantly walking on eggshells, afraid of one wrong move. Afraid that one wrong move may lead to more lies, more harassment, more attacks. The anxiety doesn't just affect me, it affects my family too. My children have seen me cry more in the past year than I care to admit. I've had to cancel family outings, miss important moments, and withdraw from the people that I love because I'm so consumed by the fear and stress of what might happen next.
Isn't it crazy how she threw a fit about me being consumed? Kyle using the word consumed, and here she wrote it in her fucking declaration that she's consumed. Bitch, slow down.
At times, I've broken down completely. I've sat in my car in the driveway of my own home and just cried because I don't know how to protect myself or my family from this kind of hate. I'm a mother just trying to raise my children and do the best for them. I've had to tell my kids why people are saying horrible things about their mom online. I've tried to shield them, but it's impossible when this campaign of hate is so public and so vicious.
It is really ironic, isn't it? Pika, the things that she doesn't want people to remember.
Your Honor, as I sit here writing this, I'm asking that you, not as a plaintiff, but as a mother who is desperate to feel safe again,
as a mother,
want to wake up one morning without the fear of what might be said about me, or worse, what might be done to me or my family. I just want to live my life, raise my children, and provide for them without this cloud of fear and hatred hanging over me. I'm asking for justice, not just for me, but for my children who have seen their mother's spirit broken from a relentless cruelty of strangers. I'm not fighting to clear my name, but to protect my family from the very real and ongoing threats that this coordinated campaign of harassment has caused. The psychological, emotional, and financial damage has left scars that will never fully heal. I am pleading with this court to recognize the very real harm that these actions have inflicted on me and my children, and to hold those responsible accountable for the destruction that they have caused. And it says, I, swear to affirm.
But fuck Craig. Fuck Craig. Just her and the children. Fuck Craig. Who's that guy, anyways? Just her cohabitant.
Under the penalty of perjury.
Oh, there's that.
Documents under that the foregoing is true and correct. I understand the false statements herein are made to subject to penalty of perjury and other applicable laws.
Oh, I love the fact that she read the perjury statement out loud. False accusations in a court of law. Well.
So there's that. All right, and let's see.
So there's that. Let's go back to last night. Tell us more, BJ. For anybody that came in late, that was from October 19th, 2024. 2024. This is the day after the injunction became public. And this was when she was going over the exhibits. Now we are going back to last night's shit show.
They're two separate things. You cannot, I don't know how, see, people listen to her. God. The RICO filing and that stupid declaratory judgment that she tried are two separate things. They're not connected.
Right. I mean, that's why let's take it back again. Take it back again. Let's let Granny read us one more time. Oh. Let's do it. This letter was sent. Oh, you guys lost connection audio for a minute. Hold on. Let's reshare it. This is from Granny's stream yesterday. One of my beautiful mods, I'm sure, will drop Granny's link to this or to Granny's channel. And I will drop the link to this exact video. Give me 1 second. Please go watch. Granny goes and explains even more about it and what's going on. Here is the direct link to this video. But this is what the email that was sent yesterday morning from Granny's attorney, Martucci, to Rancher Harris, BJ's supposed attorney.
Jessica, and the above referenced matter. This case stems from a drivel-filled and meritless cease and desist letter dated September 10, 2025, sent from your office on behalf of Brittany Nicole Jackson.
Angelina, wasn't that an incredibly poorly done dramatic reading? The first time I watched her do that, I was taken back. I was like, she wouldn't even make it in soap operas. She's pathetic. You said, give this girl an Emmy, dramatic reading award, and reality gets the award for the best leading actress. Angelina, thank you for the support. That's true. She didn't include her husband. Nope. That was her declaration that never got filed. Again, I need to make a point of that. They never filed those declarations or the exhibits. They published them on their website, but they never even were filed in court. And none of it included anything to do with Larry Craig Jackson. Fuck Larry. Who gives a shit about that guy? He's just a fucking character.
Upon receipt of
Thank you, Caffeinated Duchess.
your C&D, Jessica, my last name, immediately responded. However, you failed to reply. Accordingly, this office was forced to file declaratory action in the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, on or about October 1st, 2025.
If you're coming in and you haven't heard this yet, BJ is trying to manipulate her audience to believe that this email was to do with the RICO racketeering requesting information about the CPS and law enforcement. That's not what happened. This is what was in the email. But in true Britney fashion, she goes on last night, and that's what we're listening to, is her manipulating her audience and gaslighting them.
Neither you, your client, acting pro se, nor another attorney responded to our lawsuit. As a result, on or about November 7th, a default judgment was entered against your supposed client, Ms. Jackson. Be advised, soon we will assess damages for our attorney fees against your supposed client, Ms. Jackson. It is quite amazing that Ms. Jackson claims she needed $8,000 for your legal services, which, upon all information belief, amounted to you sending out 3 C&D letters, 1 to my client and 2 to other YouTube content creators. In my opinion, $8,000 is an excessive fee for 3 C&D letters that misstated the law in North Carolina, amongst other legal missteps. We are aware you certainly did not use a portion of that supposed fee to represent Ms. Jackson in her failed attempt at being granted a restraining order against 2 individual content creators on YouTube. In that matter, you never entered your appearance nor requested a continuance. We note the aforementioned, as your supposed client, Ms. Jackson, asserted you were going to assist her, but you were busy on the date of the hearing. No busy slip? $8,000 sure does not go far with you. Did you know that in North Carolina, there's no such thing as non-refundable fee? This is true without regard for the type of fee structure used in a representation. Rule of Professional Conduct 1.5 governs fees. It provides in part that a lawyer shall not make an agreement for, charge, or collect an illegal fee or clearly excessive fee. There are 4 types of fee structures that are commonly used in North Carolina, and it writes all that out, blah, blah, blah. And then he highlights them too. And then it says, perhaps your services were retained for other matters, such as handling Ms. Jackson's child protective services issues or other issues that have warranted police intervention at her cohabitant's home, or for other unknown issues. The former issues, we note, Ms. Jackson rarely discusses on her social media forums. Irrespective, we find it highly unlikely for an attorney handling contingent fee civil litigation to handle a C&D for such an excessive fee. The claimed fee seems to be more fitting of a flat fee in a criminal case. That, of course, is not our business, but your representation itself would, of course, eventually become public record and not subject to privilege. For your edification, once damages are assessed against Ms. Jackson, we will seek payment of those damages from any monies you owe her and refund for the clearly excessive fee you charged to produce 3 C&D letters should she not tender the damages assessed against her. Therefore, you will be sent garnishee interrogatories wherein you will need to prove that you were not paid $8,000 in legal fees that Ms. Jackson raised from her subscribers for your C&D fee. Of course, you can also justify how you earned that claim fee or show proof of the real fee paid or offer evidence that monies were for unrelated matter.
Thank you, Whitebird. I'll check.
Be advised, there is more plans concerning the raising of these monies specifically for your services that, for all information belief, amounted to 3 C&D letters being sent out. There are plenty of live streams where Ms. Jackson discussed
hopefully to the doctor, Dina,
raising funds for an attorney to stop what she claims was online harassment. As an aside, you should listen to her online harassment of others. In any event, advise Ms. Jackson, if you are not holding monies due her and she fails to tender the money damages assessed by the court, we will seek sheriff's execution to satisfy the money damages. In that regard, all those fancy Christmas gifts will be seized, notably the OLED 48-inch TV monitor, including Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, and her remaining Pyrex. In turn, any item seized to satisfy the judgment will be donated to a deserving North Carolina charity. By the way, guess who else will be served garnishee interrogatories? Oh, these documents will all be served by the sheriff. This way, good old Miss Jackson cannot avoid service. On another note, after the matters are solved in the at-night media first sang, Miss Jackson already noticed she joined in this case because it was free, so if we know she raised no legal funds for this case, we plan to go buck wild on shifting examination of her assets through discovery and aid of execution, including numerous garnishee filings on all of her YouTube monetary accounts, including Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Google assets. You got it? If a crumb is left, it will not be fit for a mouse. Also, you should discuss malicious prosecution, abusive process, and perjury with Ms. Jackson, since she does not, by her own admission, talk to her Pennsylvania counsel. Perhaps you can earn further portion of the $8,000 supposedly tendered as a fee to you. So that's just saying he agrees that $8,000 is very lot of money for a couple C&Ds.
I mean, okay. So that's what the email contains. And here is BJ's continued spin.
They're not connected. It's not the same case. She doesn't have jurisdiction. She's trying to get it over me. Jurisdiction's a problem.
Jurisdiction's a problem.
She needs, yeah, I'm triggered. I'll talk to you in a little bit after this. Then she got some shark tattoo on her neck. Looks like a kid drew it, Angela. Oh, God, it's too much. It just never ending, man. She's like a petulant child that just kicks and screams constantly and just, everybody's like, oh, mean old Brittany does this and mean old Brittany does that, but they don't look at who keeps this shit going. Look who's constantly trying to do more and more and more.
Bitch, you sent C&Ds. They were responded. Well, Granny's attorney responded. The other ones were, I think, expired before they even arrived because they sat for a week. You sent a C&D to somebody you are currently in litigation with that has legal representation and then expected no response, but yet Granny's the one? Whatever.
She's the one that has this attorney that she's getting to do all kind of weird, dumb stuff.
She's getting to do all sorts of weird, dumb stuff. Really? Well, this is my own because it was just easier to pull it this way. Listen here.
I don't even have nothing to say on that topic. I'm so disgusted with that whole shit. You've done.
This is from her video called Scraping the Bottom of the Barrel, all for the views and subs. Timestamp 128:10.
Donated freely and at your own free will. You're not gonna get your money back.
I should give the money back that went to my attorney. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Again, we know that Brenda's money was not used for the attorney. Brenda, what date did you donate? Let's just play a little game here. She paid that attorney, according to BJ, in full by August 30th, the $8,000. Brenda's donation didn't come in until after he was paid in full. And here she says, what am I supposed to do? Ask my attorney to give the money back?
I don't even have nothing to say on that topic. I'm so disgusted with that whole shit.
You've donated freely and at your own free will.
There's Brenda's own words, September 4th, after the attorney was paid in full.
You're not going to get your money back.
I should give the money back that went to my attorney. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
theft by deception is a real fucking thing. And here she admits that, or she says that she gave this money to the attorney, which we know didn't happen.
Should I go ask my attorney to give me the $1,500 back?
People thought I was lying about that. Should I ask my attorney to give the money back? BJ, see, this is where you fucked up. 128.22, scraping the bottom of the barrel, all for the views and subs.
Should I go ask my attorney to give me the $1,500 back? What do you want me to do?
Well, I want you to stop lying because then we've got this one right here.
So, I mean, just show it again and keep going. Why do you feel like you have to?
Well, because this is fucked up. There's.
This is from her live stream titled "This is Rich. There is no there."
Legitimate people.
Who's saying that?
Everybody. It's crazy talking about where's the 8,000 in Rancher's pocket, where it's been the entire time.
Oh.
Show it again. Show it again.
I'm going to explain it the best I can. And these people, one of the biggest mistakes that we make on this platform are people thinking that they know everything and they have all the answers, and you don't. You don't. I've seen people say, Delaware County will, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
This is a meme courtesy of one of you lovely people. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Maybe she'll understand it because it involves food. Maybe she'll get it. Well. I wonder why this. Could y'all do me a favor and go hit that thumbs up or thumbs down? Thanks so much. Got deleted so quickly. What do you think she's trying to find now?
Horseman, if you were me and you received everything that I've received today, I don't know that you'd feel that way. I'm literally taking my email off of my channel. I can't. I couldn't even begin to tell you the type of shit that they've sent me today. It's awful. And Brenda Stapleton, not one time have you come to me. You have not reached out to me once and said a word about donating to me. I have to find out from subscribers who saw you over in Truth's chat.
Right. There were a lot.
I have been nothing but kind to you. I never asked you for a dime. You did that. You donated to my fundraiser, just like everybody else. I never asked you for $1. And now I'm hearing that people are coming in there Buzzy of all people. Queen, you have taken over $200,000 from this community and you've never showed a dime of where it went.
They have said 100, 200, 300, $750,000 world domination. And instantly the whataboutisms.
You are going over into another chat and telling a subscriber of mine that you're going to help her get her money back. She's never even sent me one single email, one single message, nothing. She was in my chat last night. I'm going to say this respectfully as I can. Yeah, Buzzy. Her name's not Queen. If you are going to just turn around and throw it up or run around and talk shit, don't donate to begin with.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Sorry, what's crazy is the audacity of you after this. This stream is called Doing What Others Refuse to Do. The paranoia is so real. Bro, chill. So we just heard her say,
whatever. And who said that I had to get the whole 1,500?
None of their business anyway.
But here you are. You can collect thousands on a thousand.
Donation. So the $8,000 was paid in full to this attorney before Brenda sent the $1,500.
Ones are mods. Obviously, I'm not going to say what mod's name because that doesn't matter. But it's just to show you that a lot of the money was sent from my mods. So we have, and a lot of you guys also donated 20 from another anonymous person sent 100, $10 anonymous. Dirty Diana sent 20, anonymous sent 200, anonymous sent 10, and then anonymous mod sent 500.
I'll spare you this, but here you go.
Let me get my calculator. Let's add this up, shall we?
This checking with all of you. Did you hear anything about Brenda's 1,500. Just making sure I'm not losing my mind here, because I sure as fuck didn't hear anything about 1,500 from Brenda Stapleton. Oh, wait, because that comes at the end after all this. So hold on to your seats. We'll get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, never.
Oh, hold on. I just got a email from YouTube. Ooh.
These are measly amounts, don't you know?
Hold on. Hopefully I'm not in trouble.
Oh, in the midst of supposed to be calculating this total up, she gets an email mysteriously from YouTube.
Oh, snap.
Not an email from YouTube in the midst of all of this. God, I am a broken record.
Where did it go? I just saw the email. Your stream was interrupted due to video doing others would refuse to do.
And by the way, the date on this is October 5th, 2025. Anybody know what happened within the 3 days before this? Clues in the chat. So I'm sure a lot of you remember. What did BJ try doing on October 2nd to Clue and Cletus?
Streams are interrupted when copyright content is detected. After copyright material is no longer being streamed.
It was a minor song. That's what she got an email from YouTube about. Nothing big.
Streams are automatically re-enabled. Damn. I hope that's not like a strike against my
sure did
channel. All right, I'm gonna break out with my calculator and add that. We're just gonna add up what the subscriber sent me, because everybody's saying that not everybody, I'm sorry, but some of the people over there are saying that my mods paid the whole thing, and that what my subscribers gave, I went put in my pocket.
Now, don't let it slip your mind either that 3 days, she started this fund on July 9th. She didn't even put up her Give, Send, Go until on the 12th. For 3 days solid, she collected to her private pay links and to her YouTube channel. People were sending large donations to her channel and her private pay links because she kept using the statement, they're going to report it. People are saying they're going to report it as soon as I put my fund up, but I have my private pay links.
No, every single thing is there, and it went to the attorney.
Oh.
Like, there is no extra.
Oh, really? There was no extra. Hold on.
It's just not.
Really?
Let me see. Hold on.
I know.
Do we not have calculators on our phones anymore? Or am I overlooking it?
Excel has a built-in calculator. If you know how to work the app.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Are we still here? Hold on. Are we still here? Tell me I didn't disappear again. I don't think I got a copyright strike. I think
she's doing everything to avoid giving this total.
It was just like when your video, you're playing something that's not that's fair, like that's copyrighted, it just goes down. That's all. And then when you get it off, it goes away.
No.
All right, hold on. The Constitution.
Red Flats. She, in fact, states that she was sending money to her Give, Send, Go that she was getting in her private pay links. That is not accounted for either on the Give, Send, Go or the spreadsheet. That's another blatant BJ lie. Why would anybody get money from a sub or a mod on your private pay links, no fees attached, and then send it to Give, Send, Go, which charges fees? That was another lie that she concocted. But the answer, no. None of the 3 days of private pay links and all of the super chats that were for the legal fund are included on this spreadsheet. This is her Give, Send, Go and her private donations from her mods.
Fix the state, not YouTube mods or community rules. Opinion stops being protected when it's mixed with
verifiable false claims or used for targeted harassment. There you go. The Constitution restricts the state, not YouTube mods or community rules.
Blah, blah,
Opinions
blah.
stop being protected when it's mixed with verifiable false claims or used for targeted harassment. Facts, Chet. What's going on, Center? Center said, I got an email from YouTube yesterday. It said, hey, man, keep up the good work. Did it, Center? And,
Still avoiding giving the total.
hey, Smiley. Good to see you. Jenna says it is public. When you click on the link, it shows a list of donations. If you choose to be anonymous when you donate, it shows anonymous. Yes. I don't think you need to worry about the email. I have 150 plus videos on YouTube of popular music and each one copyrighted, but I still post. Okay, Whitney. It come from Give, Send, Go. Yeah, I'm not doxing anybody. All of this is Give, Send, Go. Every bit of it. Aretha says, please remove the screen. Why, Aretha? And everything I'm showing is public. None of this is all public on my, I'm not showing anybody's personal stuff. I wouldn't do that. I never would do that. Let's get this goal. Thank you, Center. Yeah, oh, that's so nice of you. Why? Shit. All right. So the total is $5,950.
Okay. 5,950 plus.
Okay. That's how much is come from the Give, Send, Go. $5,950.
Okay.
And then,
and we know we just looked at the entire spreadsheet she did of the Give, Send, Go. Brenda's money was not on there.
We have a mod who gave me another 1,000,
okay,
and then another mod who gave me 1,600. Okay, so
actually, according to your spreadsheet, it was 1,609.
Let's do the math, shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
For that,
$8,500.
So 5,000. Hold on, where'd my damn calculator go?
Not a
5,900 and
minus. She's forgetting all of the days before she put her fund up. That was, I guarantee, the heftiest portion of her donations.
$50 plus 1,000 is six. That comes to 6,950 plus another 1,609 is $8,559.
How much did she claim she paid the attorney?
$8,559. That is yes, Chet, you win. Okay, so $5,000 was donated to me from my subscribers. Give or take, because I put a little bit in there, because there was like 3 donations that somebody sent me on my channel, and I put them on the Give, Send, Go.
That's a blatant lie. We already have addressed this before, but I'll address it again. I call bullshit on that, because there's no way she's going to be sent money privately to her pay links, and she's going to turn around and add it to her Give, Send, Go and then cost herself fees. That's not how it works. And again, why wouldn't those have been included in her Excel spreadsheet? They weren't. Happy New Year, Lauren. Have a great day at work. So, bullshit. So she's acknowledging that she got money, which we know because people were saying in the chat, and I've got those, that they were sending to her private pay links for the 3 days. Huge amounts. They were also sending them via super chat, hundreds of dollars. Yeah, she didn't include any of those figures. The 8,559 that she just accounted for is strictly the Give, Send, Go and the money her mod sent her. That does not include anything that went to her YouTube in the form of a super chat, which there was a bunch of those that were directly tagged in the memos that they were for lawyer funds, hundreds and hundreds of dollars in that first 3 days before the Give Send Go was dropped. She used the excuse that people were going to report her fund. So she was having people send it to her channel or her private pay links for 3 days. The total of $8,559 does not include any of those private donations to those links for those first 3 days or the super chats to her channel. Nothing. And that also, the $8,559 does not include Brenda Stapleton's $1,500. And you're going to see that in a second. We're being thrown to her. So $8,559. She claimed that she paid the attorney in full by August 30th. 8,000. So right there, we have $559 over what she even claimed she paid this attorney.
Myself. So 5,000, give or take, is from Kathy P. I'm going to strike you. Is she streaming me on YouTube because I'm going to strike? Kathy P, you need to go get.
And again, the distraction in the midst of this. She claimed she paid $8,000 to Rancher Harris by August 30th. That is, the receipt she showed would have been $8,000 in total to Rancher Harris by August 30th. $8,559 is what she claims she collected just from her mods and her Give Send Go, excluding all of those private donations. And then Brenda Stapleton donated an additional $1,500 on September 4th after the attorney was paid in full for the $8,000. So we know right off of the top, she collected $2,059 over and above what she paid this attorney on August 30th. And it's way above that because you've got all the private ones, all the ones sent to her channel.
Get your own content. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not playing this game. Go do your own thing. Come up with your own shit. Y'all are freaking, I'm so tired of these people breaking the rules.
And we did, or I did, a consolidation of 40 to 60 streams. I can't remember how many, in a timeline fashion from the time she started the fund and all the different stories that she went through for over like a month and a half. I did 2 streams. They're probably about 18 hours in total, detailing day by day the different stories from the start of the fundraiser, July 9th. Initially, she was asking for $10,000, saying that he was a flat fee. Then it changed to $8,000 a month later.
Constantly. All right, I'm a striker. I'm sick of it. I'm not kidding. If you are streaming me on YouTube, your ass is getting struck.
And once again, she is amping it up. We don't even need to listen to that, though, because the end part here is what we need to hear. So this was October 5th, 3 days after she files for these no contact orders. The title of this stream is Doing What Others Refuse to Do. The Paranoia is So Real, Bro Chill. This was October 5th, 3 days after she filed against Clue and Cletus for no contact orders in North Carolina. Against Clue and Cletus. She said she paid the attorney $8,000 by August 30th. So we know she has $559 extra right off the top, on top of all the private pay links. Well, then it gets real fun and interesting at the end of this live, because Brenda's amount of $1,500 wasn't included in her figures.
Everybody, look, if y'all want to go watch Stinson's live, I would suggest going to watch more of it. There's more that was said. I got to go to bed. I can't go, through this. Tisme, good to see you. I don't plan on doing this every day. Brenda Stapleton, I wanted to give you a shout out and tell you that I love you and thank you so much. Tonight when I was...
Pay attention to this upcoming piece because this is important right here. Again, the date of this is October 5th. Brenda Stapleton's donation was September 4th, and she, according to her accounting and the receipts she showed, paid Rancher Harris $8,000 by August 30th. So August 30th, she shows these invoices or receipts that she pays this man $8,000. Brenda Stapleton sends a donation of $1,500 after that was done on September 4th. October 5th, she comes out and gives this accounting.
Going through my my receipts for my my fund and stuff, I saw what the freak you did. Girl, I love you.
So she just noticed Brenda's donation on October 5th. It wasn't included in her spreadsheets. Nowhere included in that total. So what is 8,559 plus an additional 1,500? But I'm the liar.
Brenda, I cannot. You are a real OG. I appreciate you. Like, I feel like thank you's not even enough. Truly. Because you very well probably are the one that just helped me with this response that I got in Pennsylvania.
Which she never hired an attorney or even responded. So Brenda sent her $15 after the attorney was paid in full. She didn't even recognize it until she had already figured all her numbers out. It's not included on her spreadsheet, which we know.
Because
did you hear her clearly state that that was going to likely help her with her response? She never responded in Pennsylvania, and that's why that email went out about the declaratory judgment.
You very well probably are the one that just helped me with this response that I got in Pennsylvania.
Which she never hired an attorney or even responded. So Brenda sent her $15 after the attorney was paid in full. She didn't even recognize it until she had already figured all her numbers out. It's not included on her spreadsheet, which we know.
Because I just, oh my God, thank you for.
So we know right there, she's got over $2,000 in addition to the 8. She has at least 2, I would say more likely closer to 4 extra over in a Wolfie email. Did you send it to me via email? Above what she paid this attorney.
The fundraiser. I didn't even, like, I just saw that. I hope you don't think that I saw it and just never responded to you. I just have not checked my Gives and Go in a hot minute. Thank you so much. And to everybody, the Gives and Go is still going if anybody wants to help. It does not start over. Whoever said that is a lie. It is not a month-to-month thing. It is a one-time thing. But if anybody wants to contribute, I still can take all.
Got it. It is so hard. Leave me alone, Pika. It is so hard to check text messages and bump back and forth and all of that stuff, but I'm doing it. I'm getting there. I got it. Thank you, Mal. Thank you, Wolfie. Give me 1 second. And she says,
Brenda
She
wants
did
you to
ask
do. Oh,
let's go here.
She made references to, like, she was aware she was pregnant. Let me see if I can go over to Facebook.
No, I just looked up.
Have you heard about this?
Brenda.
Girl.
Brenda, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart.
What is it?
You donated.
Wait, say what?
You donated.
Oh. Oh, thank you, Brenda. That's very sweet of you. Brenda
She
wants
did
you to
ask
do.
you.
You
I
did not
got
have to do that, Brenda. That was very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Oh, she did.
Very kind.
Wow. Thank you so much, Brenda. That was very kind of you. I appreciate that so very much. Thank you for your support.
She was talking
Amazing.
about that? Ivy League? Wow. She was talking about a baby and
Go
motherhood?
over to her social media post talking about a baby and mother. That's what I'm trying to. Yes, Ivy League. Hold on 1 second. Oh, let me turn my fan off, y'all. I'm freezing. I done told him he went to sleep. I told him to turn the fan off and he didn't.
So that is where she thanks her. And then go here to scraping the bottom of the barrel.
You're not going to get your money
I
back.
should give the money back that went to my attorney. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
theft by deception is a real fucking thing. And here she admits that, or she says that she gave this money to the attorney, which we know didn't happen.
Should I go ask my attorney to give me the $1,500 back? What do you want me to do?
Yep.
Thank you so much, Shana, for this.
Please continue. As everyone knows by now, and if you don't, she never gave this attorney $1,500. That never happened. She paid him in full for the flat fee services by August 30th. Brenda's donation came in the 4th of September. She said that she was going to be likely using that in her response in Pennsylvania. She didn't even respond in Pennsylvania. We know that she got over $2,059 above and beyond what she paid this attorney. And here she is publicly stating, what am I supposed to do? Ask him for a refund? Refund on what? Money that you never sent him to begin with. Ever. Let me catch up really quick. My first passive dig at BJ was when I left. I took her YouTube music off my music account. So all her videos using my intros and music got struck. Mal. Well, you paid for the copyright app. So, I mean, that's her own fault. Thank you for the support. Vibrator, thank you so much for the gifted membership. We are like 58 members away from ending out 2025 with 2,000 members. You guys are insane. Thank you. Janice, an accounting member for 30 months. What the fuck? This Excel situation again. Tell us you're not dumb again, BJ. Hope BJ does her taxes because we know Betty hasn't. We will all know perfectly. And thank you, Janice, in accounting, for being a member for 30 months. I appreciate you. Perfectly. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Appreciate you very much. And Hellfire, thank you so much for another 10 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. You guys are insane. Like, I don't even know. It's just mind-blowing to me at this point.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Okay, and now back to last night. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Mal. Thank you, Pika, for getting my ass to pay attention.
It's ridiculous. Okay, Grammy, what about it? I have read the court documents. What about it? You show me where I owe her money and her attorney has a right to reach out to mine asking about my personal finances. That's an absolute invasion of privacy. Are you gonna make the food? Hold on.
It's not an invasion of privacy when you are publicly talking about all of this and knowingly, intentionally misleading and misinforming the public on what's happening. Holy fuck. Avamos, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Thank you. Brenda Stapleton, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. Thank you, guys.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Nope, we're on an island in the middle of nowhere. Thank you, Brenda Stapleton. Avamos, thank you for 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. This is BJ's song at night.
Seems like everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night.
We know she sleeps fine on stream. I don't know how she sleeps at night, but she sleeps perfectly well when she's streaming. And ASU Mom, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Sincerely, thank you guys for everything. You guys have been incredibly supportive this year. Well, some of you have been here from the very start with me, and I can't thank you enough. I appreciate you guys, and we are ending out 2025 officially with 2,000 members on the island, and I don't even have the appropriate words, so I'm just going to play BJ lying some more. Thank you.
1 second, y'all. You just had the chicken. Hold on a minute.
Hey, Scaramouche.
Hold on.
You guys are crazy. Crazy.
Oh, no, I know. I didn't know. It's hard to keep up with who's who. I'm sorry, Grammy. I'm on edge. These people, I'm not upset, but I'm just like, how can I explain this? I'm not upset, but I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted that an attorney would really reach out to my attorney inquiring about my personal finances. Speaking about very personal things that have happened to me because of people on it online. Like the fact that that attorney brought up CPS and police calls to my home. What does that got to do with Martucci? Kremit, you need to go get some help. Like, I have to boot you every single time I go live. Why is some weird person who I've never met a day in my life, why is this attorney involved or speaking on CPS or the police coming to my home? Why is that attorney even talking about that at all? I have the document. I have it. I mean, it's fucking, it's unreal. Kremit needs to get alive. She's just trying to impress Buzzy, who I'm sure is sniping you. Probably. No, they cannot. They cannot.
Quinny, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. J-Dub, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate you. Thank you. Michigan Wifey, thank you for being a member for 12 months. You've been here with me for a while. I'm so glad I discovered the island. I'm glad you're here with us too. Miss Jess, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Thanks for the best education on the YouTube streets. I appreciate you. Sorry if I come off as a teacher. Muscles and Mascara, thank you for 20 gifted memberships. And I'm so glad you got away. Thank you, Muscles and Mascara. Crazy Girl Oddities, member for 3 months. Happy New Year and congrats on all the new members. Yeah, it's wild. The expansion pack is wild. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Let's see. What do I have here? Here we go.
All the bad bitches work. He like when I ride that.
That song always cracks me up. Okay, back to BJ's Lies. Thank you guys.
She has no that attorney has no business reaching out to my attorney who has no.
Do you think she lives in an altered state of flabbergasted? That's where she just lives.
Pull or no. My attorney has absolutely nothing to do with the slap.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Rancher Harris has nothing to do with the Pennsylvania slap. Even if that were the case, her attorney has no right reaching out to my attorney who's not connected to that case in any way, shape, or form to ask my attorney about my personal finances and to inquire about CPS and the police coming to my home.
Mercedes Girl, I think you're broken. I think your account's broken. I cannot believe you did not get gifted and all of that. That's crazy to me. I think yours is broken. Bitch, that's not what he said. That's not what he's saying. He didn't ask for that. In fact, he states none of our business, but it's going to become public knowledge.
Ask my attorney about my personal finances and to inquire about CPS and the police coming to my home. That is a problem. That is a
Tara, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Give Muffy a squish for me, please. Thank you.
problem. That is a big problem. It's harassment. And it's further proof of harassment. And then, and let me tell you something else.
Harassment for this attorney to email her supposed attorney. how is this person claiming that she's true crime? That is, I think, is one of the biggest mind fucks for me. She has no understanding of any legal process whatsoever, has supposedly talked to so many different attorneys and gotten advice from all these different attorneys. Now she's saying Rancher does what Rancher does, but she needs a different attorney. You should have consulted an attorney and probably shut the fuck up. But you're true crime, right? We're all just a bunch of fucking idiots over here and you're true crime. Bitch, what? Stop. Sherry, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Thank you for all you do. Thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate you.
Granny's doing, which is crazy. Like, this makes me question if she's even thinking straight. Granny is really trying to.
Oh, Granny's head on straight. Abso-fucking-lutely, she's thinking straight. Straight to 2026 in the year of fuck around and find out. And you're gonna find out. You intentionally, knowingly did this. You did this, BJ. You can't claim any different now. Diamonds, thank you for being a member for a month. Love it here. Love that you love it here. Thank you for being with us. Jamani, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to the Cabana. Appreciate you. Salty Mamas, thank you for being a member for 4 months. I can't keep up with you guys. I left the island. Scary. I rode myself right back. Amber, thank you for being a member for 16 months. And thank you for all of the helpful pushback at times too. You were one that wouldn't stand down, and I appreciated that. You made me think about some other things sometimes. Love watching your lives during Christmas break. Thank you, Dragonfly Dreamer. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. Sorry, I'm trying not to get mushy in the middle of all of these lies, but you guys have me like, Happy New Year to you also, Sweet Jones. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Happy New Year to everybody. Vibrator. Thank you, Vibrator, for the 20 gifted memberships. Welcome to the Cabana. Thank you so much for the support. I don't have appropriate words. Thank you guys. I thank you, Vibe.
Push this narrative that Chronicles of the Shady has audio from the court. We all saw it on the day that it happened. I saw it live. Many of you saw it live too. Shady didn't. Hold on a second. Shady didn't have anything to do with that at all. And the fact that she's really going to try to get Shady in trouble is, I'm like, there's no way. She's got to be blowing hot air.
Okay, so what you fail to miss here is that by using Shady's clips, Shady's the one who clipped that and spun the narrative that they were streaming live from the courtroom. Court was stopped twice, not once, but twice. And bailiffs checked the phone the first time, no live streaming. They interrupted the judge's court twice because of this. The judge found no wrongdoing either time. The second time, they actually secured their devices. What was going on in Jay's background that day? You hear a male talking. Judge Eckel is a female. She is a female judge. It wasn't Lesniak giving his oral arguments. That's not the case. And that's what BJ is going to go on to spin.
She has to know.
Shady is the one who clipped that. And the green team has used those clips in the narrative and the story that they were rebroadcasting and streaming as court proceedings went on. Shady is one of multiple War Eagle, but they are absolutely using that to try and paint a narrative that it was being broadcast. This was already ruled on by Judge Eckel.
That's not going to end well for her.
Can I just ask you something real quick?
Yeah, hold on, guys.
Craig has to ask permission to talk to her. She actually muted. Misty Blue, thank you for another 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for the support. You guys really, I don't have words right now of even appropriate thank you. Take a deep breath.
Be careful what you say. I'm live. I'm cold. Okay, sorry guys. He had asked me a private question. We have the full live streams from Buzzy and Jay. Nothing has been clipped out of context, right? Does she know that
They did. They absolutely tried to make a stink out of this right after In a Vapor. They did. And the judge stood on there was nothing, there was no wrongdoing. Court was stopped twice. And there was no wrongdoing found. And that's part of the new filing with this injunction is that they're trying to do that again. It wasn't them streaming from the courtroom. And somebody did go into Jay's and make a commenter that nobody has seen before, nobody recognized, and said, I don't want Granny to get in trouble. Don't stream that, or you can hear this, or whatever. And it was never random person. And then they ran with that narrative. The judge and the bailiff secured the phones, the devices the second time around, and nothing was found of any wrongdoing.
metadata can be checked on that?
It sure can. It absolutely can.
Does she know that? Like, I hope she knows that. There's ways that they can go into the video and look at the codes and the metadata and see that nothing's been added or taken away from. I hope she knows that.
No shit.
Not just about your personal info. Hey, Landry.
Stacey Nicole, thank you for being a member for a month. Love that you love being here with all of us. We're just a bunch of assholes with a lot of opinions.
But it was a horrible the way that he taunted your attorney about his pay schedule and fees, saying how 3C and
Pika says, thanks for my goodies. I had caramel for breakfast. Girl, you're going to get sick. Now you know what my life. You're welcome. And thank you for the support and all you do for me.
Fees was $8,000, saying he does he owe you a refund? It was disgusting. Oh yeah. And here's another thing.
Right, Tara,
he lied.
Bullshit.
We paid the full $8,000. Never made qualms about it. But that attorney flat out lied to my attorney and said that we only got 3. Hold on one second, y'all. You ate all of those chicken fries and you're hungry again, or you didn't like them? Okay, so hold on. Here. Wait a second. I thought I had more. You want my?
How dare you interrupt her grift?
Mozzarella sticks. Take the other one. Here, just take them. I'm live, so you give me just a minute and I'll
ridiculous.
Oh, make some more. It's okay. It's okay. They know you're not starving.
Hit the like. We also have clips of her saying that rancher sent CPS a bunch of documents. I do believe he could be handling something with CPS, which those documents would be secured because they involve minor children. I don't know that for a fact, but I have felt the same way that if this guy was retained for anything, it's likely to do with CPS. But I don't know that.
That poor baby. I told him I was live. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, no, they know you're not starving.
Sam Sleuthin, thank you for the gifted membership. Welcome to the cabana, whoever that was. And thank you, Sam. And half pinta. You put it. Did you put an A just recently? You're amazing. Don't forget it. Thank you for being a member for a month. I appreciate you.
HFE.
So are you guys.
Why would I say online of anything?
Can I just say I'm super proud of the people who are willing to push back on this. We don't all agree. Some of us don't even like each other on days. But I am so thankful to see the amount of people unwilling to normalize our court systems being weaponized against people with false allegations. It makes me incredibly happy to see more and more people standing up and saying, nope, we're not normalizing this shit, especially with true crime creators who exploit victims' tragedies. That's not ethical true crime. This isn't true crime. These people, BJ and others, ruin what true crime creators stand for: ethics, boundaries, facts. And I am incredibly grateful to see so many people seeing that this is becoming a major issue. And it's not just BJ. You have the Lauren Mathiases. You have so many people doing similar things. Lana, insert name, mob crew.
Come on now. Put a 1 in chat if you all and please don't put a 1 unless you are really there. Put a 1 in chat if you saw that live stream in real time where Granny was in court.
Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you saw it. Please do. Put a 2 if you did not.
I cannot even believe that she's going to have the gall.
NFT, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the cabana.
And the audacity to try to throw that on Shady. Hey, Whitney. Look at all those 1s. I cannot even believe she's got the nerve. The nerve.
She doesn't understand what they're doing here. She's actually putting Shady in a bad spot. Shady put herself in that by clipping that and trying to pass it off as it was.
The judge for the RICO case already talked about the recordings and found that they were not in fault for doing anything. The judge, are you talking about the judge addressed it?
Yes.
There that day. Is that what you're talking about?
Not once, but twice. Her proceedings were stopped twice.
Insters, why don't you tell me what the point is? What's the point of her blaming Shady for that shit?
Yeah, she did.
Does that not sit there? Does that not show you how dirty a person can be, that they're going to have the gall and the nerve to try to throw an innocent individual under the bus, knowing that she did that? She turned her...
Shady knowingly clipped that and is passing it off as misinformation.
Her phone on that day. She knows she did. In her mind and in her ugly black heart, she knows she turned that phone on. She knows it.
I'm sure her phone was turned on at some point that day, but the bailiff secured him the second time and there was no wrongdoing. The judge already ruled on all this. You can try to twist it however you want and gaslight your audience. It's not going to work.
She knows she turned the audio on, or the camera and the video on her phone, and she played that audio while she was on Jay's panel. She knows it. And then another dirty thing that I saw was Queen Bee trying to throw Jay under the bus, knowing damn good and well she was all up in it that day too. Yeah, she says barbecue's not as slick as she is. She's slicker than barbecue. These people are so sick. They're dirty, man. They're saying the judge is a female in the background. People thinks his court is someone's husband on panel. That's bullshit, Amy Lynn. Bullshit. If the recording isn't posted anymore, I'm sure it can be obtained by court order or someone investigating it.
She knows she's lying.
No. And all they did was show that they weren't live at that moment to the judge. Did your attorney tell her attorney where to get? Must have got lost. He handled it good. Thank you so much. Must have got lost. A member for 36 months. Holy crap! You guys are awesome. Where Eagle? I'm just saying what was said on Clues yesterday. Wait a minute. What? What on Clues? Female. Yeah, that's bullshit. Because when they turned it on, you could hear Lesniak speaking.
No,
you could hear Lesniak. He was arguing for our side at the time.
That was not Lesniak in the video.
And you could hear him in the background. Because even somebody else speaks up and they're like, they asked Jay, could she mute Granny because they're scared Granny's going to get in trouble. That they could hear audio. That's incorrect. Exactly, TJ, exactly. These people lie so bad.
I will only be keeping you for about 30 more minutes. Clue is going to be starting in about 10 minutes, and she'll run her probably around a 20-minute intro. So I'll keep you about a half hour, and then I will ship you over to Clue. But I've got another clip to insert here that I was sent by an amazing person. So we will let her finish this lie. There's one more little part in here that I'm going to play just because I'm trying to control the worlds. And then I will be shipping you off to Clues for an afternoon delay.
She's blaming Shady because she doesn't want to go to jail. But she's willing to throw Shady under the bus. Does she not realize that, like, if she did go so far, if Granny did go so far as to push that in court, say that the judge does look into it more, and Granny goes so far to push that against Shady in court, that's going to make it worse for Granny. Because they have ways to determine if that's real or not. Missouri Butterfly, thank you so much for being a member for 25 months. I appreciate that. She says, love you all. Thanks for all your coverage, Brittany. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. 25 months is incredible. I appreciate that. She will only go to... Oh, thank you, Amy Lynn.
I hear that Shady plans on doxing B. Tim and Earth when she gets back from her wonderful magical vacation. It wasn't her that got doxed, but her response is going to be to dox others. I mean, say it isn't so.
I mean,
this is what I'm saying. This place is fucking crazy and upside down.
War Eagle says she will only go to jail if she lies about it. She threw barbecue under the bus and vice versa. Yeah, because didn't she say that Barbecue is the one that took those pictures, but Barbecue spoke up on Queen Bee's the other day and said that those were Granny's pictures. Those photos were Granny's. Slow Rider. Hey, girl. She says, Bria, when I think they can't go lower, they go lower. Oh, it's... Hey, guilty of crime. Good to see you.
How are we going lower when BJ is the one on here lying and saying that an attorney reaching out to her attorney like attorneys do to represent their clients is harassment? But we're the ones continuing to go lower while you sit here and lie and manipulate your audience to believe that there was audio being streamed in the court. And the judge, a female judge, Judge Eckel, already ruled on this, her courtroom, and said, nope, didn't happen. Good to go.
Y'all, when my attorney sent me that email today, I could not, like, I'm still flabbergasted and not sure. Like, so my attorney's on vacation, so I can't, like, I have to wait to be able to talk to him. But
same exact thing she said after the no contact orders. And he failed to show up or represent her, and her subs were giving her some pushback. And she said, well, he's on vacation. I'll be talking to him when he gets back from vacation. The guy seems to be on vacation an awful lot. My assumption is he probably forwarded her that and said, you might want to clarify or get your appropriate attorney to handle this, because it doesn't sound like this attorney, Rancher Harris, is representing her in anything that she's told the internet.
But
just come for a drink. You trying to stay away from me?
No, I'm not. I'm going to go live.
Say something bad.
No, I'm going to go live on the computer in a little bit for true crime. We got a girl. We got a girl missing. How old is that girl, you guys? She's young, isn't she? It's made headlines.
And spoiler alert, she didn't do true crime or bring awareness for this missing child.
Remember them being
what else is in here?
I still got a Reuben, right?
Yeah, there in that bag. Reubens are the bomb.
Roger loved Reuben.
How many of you guys ever tried a Reuben? Let Granny continue talking about Brittany's parenting, and we can talk about her child endangerment charge. Oh,
You lost my.
And this is something that has been brought out before and tried, but it just kind of goes to show the grimy nature of these people.
Always the ones that speak the loudest that have, like, you know what I mean? The bullshit in the back. Let me see. There it is. It fell.
I sped it up.
Back there. So I have these vitamins that taste like candy, right? The other day, I can't even believe I'm going to say this. These vitamins taste like candy. And I've been for a long time, I'm like, why did they make the coating on these vitamins taste like candy? Like, it's weird. It's kind of odd, you know, because vitamins usually taste and smell like an unsweetened Lucky Charm. Like, that's what they remind me of. Yeah, Reubens are the best. Craig's got one. I bought the kids what they wanted for dinner, and they're like, no, I don't like it. So now I have.
We're going to skip forward. I don't care about any of this.
And it charges your phone. It'll charge your phone. It's a really cool bed, but it is not worth paying, because if you jump on it too hard, those damn rails will fall out from under it. It's really, really nice looking, but it's not.
Why are people jumping on the bed
at all?
Let me not ask questions I don't want the answer to. I don't want to know.
And it's like me and Triggered both have been like, so you ended up getting her a new one? I'm going to end up having to get Christian a new one too. Oh, I was going to say, I thought you were talking to me. I was about to say, girl, my poor attorney can't even catch a break. My attorney's on vacation and he's being bothered. Jeez. So how long are they going to?
Her attorney's on vacation and even he is being bothered. Okay, BJ.
Say that Rancher is not my attorney. And how long are they going to say that I lied about paying him? I mean, yeah, by the lights.
You might have paid him. I have no idea what you actually paid him and what services were rendered. You said you had an entire contract of things he was handling. So far, the only thing that we know of is 3 horribly done C&Ds. And then when responded to said C&D, because you were already in litigation with Granny, he responded that he had no intent of responding. That was all. Sending the C&Ds.
And save yourself the headache. Exactly, Triggered. Exactly.
And then
hi, Miss Gloria. Hey, honeybee. Oh, and guys, please click that thumbs up. Tonight I am going to try to do a goal on the main channel. I hope nobody's offended by that. Just trying to build the channel up before we go into the new year. This is the last, we got 3 more days. So if you want to become a member, I know Christmas just went by, so I totally understand if people can't. But if you would want to become a member or anything like that, that's greatly appreciated. And it helps.
Fuck. Whatever. Combat Vet, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. I almost read it. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Cabana. Elevated Truth, salute. Shout out Rooster Squad. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, Truth. And Beth Sadie, welcome to the shit show, aka the Cabana. Thank you for becoming a member. Cock-a-doodle-doo! In honor of Truth, because he just came in, I'm going to play my favorite clip because I haven't played it today, and this shit takes me out. That will always be my favorite clip. Tell us
more than you know. Thank you so much, Opal, for the high five. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifts. Well, that wind is high.
That wind.
That windmill I have outside, not windmill, wind chime I have outside probably weighs about 10 pounds. My father-in-law bought it for me from.
Skipping forward. We got this little section, and then we got one other additional clip of a pattern of behavior of the grifting con. I mean, moo moo buckaroo.
But I'm that same way. Like, I don't who if God gives people free will, who are we to take that free will away?
Huh? Come again?
You know, like, you live
Agency.
your life the way you want to live, as long as you aren't harming me and my family or our kids. Live your life the way you choose to live it.
You can harm anybody else, but just don't fuck with BJ. She's off limits. The fuck?
I could never be nonsense.
That's right. You could never be. Again, I walked in and stayed. You walked out. Stop.
You know what I mean? People like nonsense are what makes the world a worse place. You know, they think that somehow they're moral superior.
Clean up the trash one fucking trash bag at a time. Just call me a garbage man.
Their way is the best way, and everybody should do as they say and go.
Never once have I ever suggested people do things the same way I do.
Along to get along. It's gross. It's absolutely gross. It's narcissistic.
Now I'm a fucking narcissist. Well, I'm going to tell my doctor that.
And I know that word is overly used. Narcissistic is absolutely overly used, but it absolutely is narcissistic to believe that way.
I'll have to tell my psychiatric doctor, my psychologist, I was diagnosed as a narcissist by this fucking goofy bitch that scams her community as a narcissist. Please hand me Kleenexes stat. I might cry.
Pickle juice is so good.
Can you just say triggered? That's all. I just wanted to end with that on this one because I got this bitch so worked up. And you know what? So does Wolfie. So does anybody that uses her own fucking words. Her own words. It's her kryptonite. Her own fucking words. This stream right here, she is going to be livid about because we wrapped it up with a pretty little bow. What the attorney actually said via Granny, what BJ claimed the attorney said, which was manipulation, the amount she collected on the fundraiser, what she said she sent him, knowing that she never sent him $1,500, but yet told her audience, what am I supposed to do? Ask him for a refund? How? Yeah, please do. Please email that motherfucker and ask him for a refund. I would love to see what he said about that.
Oh,
I'm sure Clue will handle this part.
so I heard that they acted like a bunch of squawking biddies over there today too.
We were actually not even squawking. We were whispering.
Apparently, Granny and Nonsense. I think Clue. I saw the screenshot. Clue, correct me if I'm wrong.
But you were in the chat. Shut up.
But they sat over there talking shit about my house again, saying that I had roaches and all kind of shit. I don't no telling what all I didn't hear it, but I saw some of the subs were talking about it. How does that make you feel?
It makes
You're,
me
like
feel-
you're sitting on a panel, 3 grown ass women, all just like talking mad shit about one girl that you don't.
You're a full grown woman. Fucking start acting like it. And again, we didn't say you have roaches. Your child did. This is courtesy of True Crama.
What a monster.
Mom, there's cockroaches.
What? Hold on a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. What a monster.
Mom, there's cockroaches.
What? Hold on a minute, y'all. Give me a minute.
So she puts it off to the internet that her children are basically Mensa level. They can read better than she can, obviously, because she says that they all were able to read at astounding rates before they even entered kindergarten because education is key for her. But we're not to believe that they know the difference between a June bug and a cockroach? Okay. All right, BJ. Sure. Your own fucking background. Casual Art, thank you for an additional 10 gifted memberships. Welcome to the Cabana. ASU Mom, another 10 gifted memberships. Coconuts have been banging people on the heads today, right and left. Thank you, ASU Mom, for the 10 gifted memberships. Hellfire, what's the name of the song played in the clip of Truth? Jen Liu would like to know. Thank you for the support, Hellfire. I don't know, actually. Jen Liu, I will find it. It's from TikTok. I just put videos into TikTok and TikTok audio selects it. I'll find it. I'll go to TikTok and see what it is. And then I will let you know. I'll make a community post or something for you, Jen Liu. Thank you, Hellfire. And I will get that. And Sammy, Beach, play this exact stream tonight. I dare you. I'll offer $100. Play it. Debunk me. Bet you won't. Bet you can't.
Don't even know. You've never met me a day in your life. You've never been inside my home to see it at all. Like, do you have no shame?
We weren't cackling either.
The only roaches I've seen around here are those other creators that hate you. They don't know anything about your home. Clueless looks nasty, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Show your Christmas decorations. I think you did a wonderful job. Oh. Got a secret? I don't even want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, I mean, not the, I'm sorry, that didn't come out right. I don't want to even give them that. Honestly, let them think it. Let them think that my house is that way.
Just because, you know, it's right here.
What a monster.
Mom, there's cockroaches.
What? Hold on a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. What a monster.
Mom, there's cockroaches.
What?
We just make things up, right, BJ?
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm not going to say what it looks like on her lip, but it starts with a S and ends with a D.
Look shaming, not Brittany.
Whose lip, honeybee?
Not Brittany.
Brittany, I keep hearing them say CPS opened a case, and that's why you had to get beds and water fixed and other shit. They did not open a case, did they? No, they did not, Amy Lynn. No.
Yet we know that she has stated that they opened 4 cases and closed them out. So yes, they opened cases and then closed them.
No. And my water has never been off, for one.
And this is shit I frankly don't give a shit about. So moving along so we can get this in. Let me save this. So you're redirected to the proper place. And then we've got this.
So I didn't tell y'all. Oh my God.
This is a throwback. Date on this, November 14th, 2023. This is a really big throwback.
Guess what happened? Y'all are not going to believe what happened yesterday. Okay, so I woke up yesterday morning and I got demonetized. I was demonetized. I woke up to a horrid email that my second channel was demonetized. And my bad day started from that moment on. You know, Neil was sick, so him and Christian didn't go to school. When we got back from the doctor yesterday, let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, tea time. Y'all are not going to believe this. Got back from the doctor yesterday. I come in and go straight to the bathroom because obviously that's what us mamas do. You know, when we leave for somewhere for more than 30 minutes, we got to pee when we get home. So I had to run to the bathroom, like straight to the bathroom and pee when I got home because I don't like public bathrooms. Anyway, Neil goes to his room, which is across the hall from the bathroom. And like, I cracked the door so I can hear him or whatever. And he's like, Mom, can you come turn on the PlayStation? And I'm like, you got to let me pee. Like, I can't turn it on yet. You got to let me pee first. Hold on. I'll be in there in a second to turn it on. I start hearing this, like he's hit this. He's banging something. And I'm like, what are you doing? stop banging. And I'm looking down at my phone while, you ever pee and just sit on the toilet for a second? Well, yeah, I was having a moment. I was just peeing and sitting on the toilet looking at my phone for a minute. He's like, Mom, come turn on the PlayStation. I'm like, Neil, 2 seconds. Just hold on. Try to use the bathroom. I hear. I said, Neil, what are you in there doing? I hear. What are you doing? Stop that beating noise. He does it again. Next thing I know, he comes into the bathroom where I luckily just pulled my pants up.
November 14th, 2023 is the date on this, in case anybody missed it. Kiki B, thank you so much for being a member for 13 months. Thank you. That was called Karma, BJ. Monsters. Mom, roaches. Thank you, Sammy, for the support. Yeah. Do you think she's ever realized that if NC audited that CPS office, her words could be used as proof they don't do their jobs? She's making it look like they're ignoring report at will. Yeah, she's said so many things that could open an investigation into these agencies. I've said that over and over again, Bree, and she doesn't seem to understand. By her coming out here and concocting these stories and lies, she could be opening up her local agencies into a full investigation in North Carolina because she makes them seem incompetent of doing their job. And thank you for the support. Happy New Year, and thank you, Nonsense, for all your hard work. I enjoy your teaching and coming to class. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming to class.
He comes in the bathroom. He is in
I didn't even have to hand out many tardy slips today.
tears. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I said, what'd you do? He said, I broke another TV.
Right.
Y'all, he broke another TV. Do you guys remember the last one he broke? The big 50-inch that he broke? Well, he broke another one. That's their 30, I think it's like a 36, 40-inch. He broke the Roku TV. He took the damn controller just like he did with the last one. Y'all remember I showed you? Most of you guys were here when y'all remember when y'all broke the TV. Put a 1-inch.
Yikes. I've never heard this before.
If y'all remember when y'all broke the TV. And I showed you guys.
Ugh.
He broke TV number 2 yesterday.
No homework.
TV number 2. We have 3 TVs downstairs. 3. 3. We can't have nice things. They won't let us. Well, he won't let us have nice things. Yes, May, my 9-year-old, who just broke a TV a couple months ago. He busted another one. He took the controller and he smacked the TV and busted it, just like he did the last one that I showed y'all.
Oh my God. Why did she say this shit publicly? T, I agree with that. I don't think she's ever faced consequences for any of her actions or behaviors. She's gotten away with a lot of shit for a lot of years, I think.
The last one I showed y'all, you could at least see the other sides. Oh, and Aries, I get paid next week. I have no choice. Because let me tell you what happens now. We have 1 TV between 2 kids. Because there was 3 TVs downstairs. The living room TV, and each child had a TV in their bedroom.
Heroin, right? Even if my 3-year-old knows not to do this. What the hell? Thank you for being a member for 4 months. Erwin the Brave. I like your name.
Now they're down to 1 TV between both of them. 1 TV.
That's
so I am
wild.
going to have to find a TV. This can't wait till Christmas because these 2.
Is it Wolfie? I must have. There's some things I just tune out at this point.
Do fight far too much. I need to have a TV in each room. So now I got to find another TV. But here's the deal. I need a cheap one. I don't want an expensive TV. I need it to be a smart TV so they can watch YouTube. But I need it to be a knockoff.
So they can watch YouTube. What the fuck?
Smart TV. So that's my goal. When I get paid, I'm going to be looking for a cheap 40-inch
thank you.
or 50-inch. I did see one on, I saw one, I think it was on Walmart for $190 for a 50-inch. But I feel like, can I do better than that? Y'all think I can get a little cheaper than that? What do y'all think? 32 inches, $100. That's what I'm saying. What if I get like I saw a 50-inch for like $190. It's a knockoff. It's not, it's like a TCL TV. I don't want a Samsung. I don't want a.
She would have been what, 36 in 2023, around there. A 36-year-old woman doesn't know how to navigate these. Mother of 5. Okay.
Vizio or whatever the name brands are. I don't want it because, and I'm telling you this, I have a mount. We have a mount, and that mount is going
wild.
Right up on the high where the next TV he gets, it will be mounted to the wall in the air.
This is crazy.
I just wanted to share that with you guys because I remember you guys have been with me for like, those of you that have been with me for like a year, I knew you guys would remember the TV getting smashed. Well, he did it again. That was my day yesterday. I'm telling you, I've never in my life, my kids are so destructive.
Oh my God. What? How did I tune this out? I might have seen this before. What?
He said you would replace it.
I know I've heard people talk about it. Maybe I did tune this out.
I did. They'd be waiting till Christmas at least. No way they'd immediately get replacements to anything. They're older, right? Yes, May. Only reason.
But now that they're 10 and 11, they deserve these expensive electronics because they take such good care of their stuff, right? Oh my.
Right, and I agree with you. Teach them a lesson, right?
Oh my.
The only problem is if they're going to fight like cats and dogs if I cannot separate them. But yeah, you're right. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I should make them wait for a long time. I do feel sorry for Christian though, because he has no part in the destruction. So I did tell Christian that he gets the choice.
Wolfie, it's probably one of those things that I've seen it 15 times and I just don't recall. I'm at the point where my brain is so mush because there's just so much. Every day there's a new fucking lie. I know I've heard about the TV grift and I know I've seen videos. If it's in your long video, then I watched it the other day. I just checked out. I think I just get to the point where I'm like,
so which TV he wants when I buy it. He gets to choose whether he keeps the Samsung.
Unreal.
The TV they have now is a Samsung TV. It's a name brand. So Christian can have the choice to keep in the Samsung or the new one that I buy. It's his choice. And then Neil will get the other.
Yeah, right. There's so much shit.
Let's see.
Crazy though.
Isn't that ridiculous? And if you don't have it, you're just screwed. They don't just give it to you. Yeah, right. Right, May? I agree with you. So Jet's mom says, I have my own TV and I play Fortnite with Jet on it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Carolina Moon. Like maybe I'll find like a 36 inch. Actually, I think that's the size of the TV that got broken.
Wolfie, a few of us are working on pulling clips. Ava brought up a good point the other day that some of the history should go back to the Natasha Cooper days. I think a bunch of us, well, I know a bunch of us are kind of working on different timeline. So if you have anything that you think would be beneficial for that part of it or know anything about that time frame, any of the stuff previous to me, will you tell Mal so I can make sure I go grab those clips to include? I'm going to do a pre-recorded video and just use her words kind of with some of the bigger shit shows around, and it might take me a little bit. I've been working on the year of the Rico, but now I'm going to add in some of the bigger foundational lies.
It was just a little.
If you guys think of anything, anybody, if you think of like big pieces that need to be included in her pattern of behavior, I think it's extremely important for people to understand that not just about the fundraisers, not just about the conning of her subs, but I know I've got clip after clip of her different vehicle repairs, and the different levels of manipulation are extensive, and how she plays between emotional manipulation, religious manipulation, back and forth too.
TCL.
I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's what my brain thinks is necessary.
But I think it was like a 36, maybe a 40 at the most. Britt, reach out to me. I think we can discuss how to get better. Okay, Macy. Wait a minute. Hold on, Elizabeth.
Anybody can reach out to me.
Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, Elizabeth. Thank you, sweetheart. I will. Just looking at May. But he does not get a TV, a big TV for video games. Oh, I get that. Jet's mom. Yeah, and I was thinking about that too, Whitney. Wait till Black Friday too. I could do that.
Oh, the Switch clip. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's polished. That's the problem I've heard a lot.
Tara said, if it's just for gaming, you don't need a TV, just a computer. Yeah, no, it's not just for gaming. It's for his shows. He watches.
It does take a while.
My kids don't really. They watch Netflix.
Yeah,
they watch Netflix and they watch YouTube. Right. When is Black Friday, you guys?
They also have a YouTube channel that she finally admitted to. That she has a third channel the other day and said that it was set up in her kid's name. But when we notified it and alerted her to the fact that her children have a channel and there's videos on it, she threatened to call, or she said she reached out to Mal's mom when we made sure she got that. And that channel is still up.
Oh, thank you, Deal.
And I mentioned that because no matter if you try to give her a forewarning, hey, this video or this channel is up, there is a video of your children on there. I thought she would take it down instantly for their dignity, and nope.
Oh, that's so nice.
Still hasn't.
Thank you.
This is
I appreciate
wild.
that. Dill Hall said this is a group of wonderful people. Absolutely. Give them a dill pickle for snack. Makes children more grateful and appreciate fruits and vegetables. Then gives them a TV for Christmas. There you go, Aries. That's right. Next Friday. Okay. Wait a minute. Shit. Can I do it online? Do I have to go? Because if I have to go, I'm not good at that. I've never been to the Black Friday sales, but I have heard about them. My last comment was a suggestion trying to tell you how. Was a suggestion not to. Deanna, hold on. Let me see. I didn't even see it. Hold on. Let me go back up and see your comment, sweetheart.
Thank you.
I usually don't take you guys like that. If you've been here for a while and you say something like, no, I normally do not take you guys to be offensive.
This is wild.
You go. Mish, you would go every year. I could see you going every year.
Right.
Yeah, I usually don't take any of you to be offensive if you're somebody I know that's been here for a while.
But she doesn't do anything like that, right, Granny's associate? Mal and I have shown those text messages.
And if it seems low-key offensive, I will tell you. Like, I'll ask you, like, did you mean to be that way? Hold on. I don't even see Deanna's comment. Where is it? What the hell?
That's true, Julie.
Deanna,
That's
make
true.
them do chores to pay it all. Good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Craig tells me that all the time. No, make him do chores. Craig tells me all the time. He's like, you're going to just give him $5 for that, to spend on that game? Get something out of it. Go tell him to clean his room. Like Craig tells me all the time. Tell him to do this for you, to help you wash some dishes. Get something for it. He tells me that all the time. So yeah, no, Deanna, you're right. Craig's like, you need to stop just giving in to them. Black Fridays is not shop the sales online, right, Sassy? That's what I'm trying to say. I want to shop.
It's actually really sad.
Shop the sales online. I just totally, you know what I mean? One second.
And it's not her kid's fault. Okay, so that's the end of that one. But because we're here and I have this pulled up, here's another random clip that I'll insert before we end out today. This I streamed on August 3rd, 2024. Here's another example of a just completely manufactured lie out of nowhere for no reason involving her kids. So this was within the time frame. Mal and I had started announcing publicly that we would be doing a stream on Brittany. Mal would be joining me to do a stream. This was a couple days before we did that stream, but she knew that we were going to be doing one. And here is one of the wild stories that she concocts and uses her kids.
How sad life is. Okay.
Oh, let me go back just a tad bit here. She has a tendency of creating and concocting the wildest stories for no reason. Bear with me.
I'm glad you said that. I gotta feed mine. One of them looking at me like, mama.
Dexter's over here being a pain in the butt. Oh, Dexter was still alive. I forgot she took off for a minute. Hold on. Oh,
I hear the issue over KP Mess.
I came downstairs, so I don't have my timestamps right in front of me.
Oh, you got some gummy bears? Oh, seclusion.
All right, here we go.
All right, so let me tell you guys how sad life is. Okay. You know YouTube is bad.
Okay. This is not speaking for anybody but myself, but I will be reacting to this part right here. Normally I wouldn't, but there's a reason for it. So what she's about to say, do expect a reaction. Most of the time I would skip right over it. Tonight I'm going to say something.
Right? You know YouTube sucks and YouTube is bad. When I just told you guys to hold on a second that I was going to go.
Man, I miss that dog. He used to drive me nuts when I would stream. He was like a toddler.
Get rid of the spider in the bathroom. And do you know what my son said to me? You know what Christian said to me? Like, I want you to hear this, all you haters in the back. You need to hear this because this right here is a reflection on how horrible you are.
And yes, rest in peace to Seclusion Works also.
Okay.
And to all of you that have had fur babies that have crossed over the bridge this year or before.
I told you guys that I was going to go get rid of the spider in the bathroom. And my son, Christian, my 9-year-old, said, Mama, you shouldn't have said that, because now the haters are going to talk trash about you having an insect in your bathroom. It's so gnarly. And these people, they use anything they can to talk crap on somebody and drag somebody, that even my 9-year-old knows, Mommy, you shouldn't have even said that you had an insect in the bathroom, because they're going to drag you for it. How horrible is that? Isn't that sad? And then one would ask, well, how does your 9-year-old know? Oh, because I've had to have talks with them about being careful about the things they say in the background, because people take this shit and something completely innocent and they twist it to make it into something that it's not. No, it's not that he's really even paying attention. It's just that I've had to have a talk with him so much about, be careful what you say, because
Okay. So she concocted an entire story, and the title of that video is Katie Proudfoot Active PO. Is this who took one out one on BHB? That was the stream she was doing. She concocted an entire lie about a fucking spider. Who cares? But she tries to, and has always used her children as a shield. That's not against them. That's a her thing. Yeah, right. She didn't need to tell them anything. But you see how from the start of this stream, reviewing the declaration, every single thing, she didn't give a shit about Craig. Craig's not mentioned in the declaration. His safety. All the way through. It's a consistent theme of how she manipulates and uses them as a shield and a weapon. And she is the one exploiting her family while continuing to put her family at risk, lying and manipulating and conning people out of their money and their time. The disrespect that she shows her subs, you're right, BJ. I'll never be you. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm not what's wrong with society. You are the shit stain of society. I want to thank you all once again for wait until BJ turns this one around and blame you and Wolfie. She's been pissed off as hell at Wolfie. And all Wolfie did was play her own words. She just compiled a stream of her 7 official fundraisers. That's it. And she's fucking frantic over it. Oh, she's obsessed. She needs help. You notice how everybody needs help besides Brittany? All of us need to seek psychiatric help right away. But BJ, everybody but. It's like, what the fuck ever. Thank you, Sammy. And please hit that thumbs up, Becky, playing BJ's own words. That's what we do, Sammy. Thank you so much. All right. And with that, I am going to... You're ready for exams, Misty? Thankfully, we don't have any finals coming up. Can we get Wolfie's link? Yes. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It does. It does. Absolutely. Give me 1 second. I'm sure the mods have dropped it too, but let me grab it. Give me 1 second. Come over here. Oh, Jen Lou, let me look and see if I can see what that is really quick. Me and my sound effects today. What the hell? Here is Wolfie's channel. There she be. There you go for that one. And then Jen Lou asked me about the song. Let me see. That one doesn't have it. Nope. Nope. Okay, it's going to take me a minute because I don't remember what one it is. Oh, hold on. Let me see on my short. Does it show me on my YouTube short what song it is? Let me look. Give me a second. Sorry. My videos. I don't know how to operate this shitting thing sometimes. Maybe I don't have it. I should have it somewhere. It doesn't say there either. Okay. I'll have to find it for you, Jen. I'll get it. Oh, you found it? Okay. Tara, thank you. I cannot remember. It just selects them. I just load videos into TikTok and then it selects the title for me. Thank you. Yeah, because I suck at that. All I do, Jen Lou, is I'll do my little video how I want it on Viva Video, and then I take that and I upload it into TikTok and let them pick the sound on the videos. It works pretty well sometimes. Sometimes it gets some pretty crazy ones, but it's really wonderful. I appreciate all of you. I might see you tomorrow. I know Duchess has a New Year's Eve, bringing in the New Year's Eve tomorrow night. If you would like to join, I think we might be, I don't know if we're taking the kids to the movies. I guess it depends on Kyle's day, but I will see you guys over at Clues. Oh, I forget about that, Tara. I always forget about that. Fit and Curvy. Thanks for a great 2025 and for all the love and support when I lost my fur baby Temperance in the summer. Been a wild ride this year. Let's have a wonderful 2026. Absolutely. I'm turning old this weekend, you guys. I'll be 43 on Saturday. And I don't know what we're doing yet to celebrate, but I guess my middle-aged trash bag Karen ass is probably going to continue to piss people off in 2026, and I'm here for it. 1 year older and aging like fine wine. I'm just joking. But sincerely, thank you all for the continued support this last year, over the years. Thank you for hanging out with me, giving me your time, your energy, the financial support. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. 49. Oh, no. Uh-oh. We're getting old. I got almost 30 years on you. Tribal Gal. Well, they age shame me all the time. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. You'll be 47? Okay. We're not old. We just piss people off. That's why they call us old. Cheers to a better 2026 for everybody, because I know there's a lot of people out here that have been going through a lot. So, and we have a lot of them that are sick right now too. Okay, perfect. No, you're good. Hey, Terry. All right, you guys are headed off to Cluminati's now. Make sure you hit the thumbs up when you get in there, and I will see you guys sometime soon. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.